me make sure I can hear everything okay. Fingers crossed. I think that is all good. Alright. Hi guys. Hi, I'm just an artist. Hi Tyler, welcome. Crabs the hello. Welcome you guys. We are starting off the stream today with 2,750 checks. Let's go ahead and jump into our first one. Hello Junior, good to see you. I hope you're doing well. Hello everybody. I hope everybody is doing very well today. Bit of a later afternoon stream on my end, which I'm not gonna lie, it's kind of nice. I wasn't sure if I was gonna get to stream today or not because I did have a couple things going on. I had to run a few errands. I also had a job interview, so that was kind of interesting. But yeah, I was like, you know what, we've got a little bit of time, so why not jump in and do a bit of a stream? Go Shiny Tapu Bulu and go. Let's go, Junior. That's awesome. Nice. Tyler, I missed you, Buttercup. You doing alright? Thank you, Tyler. I am. I've been pretty full on, pretty busy at the moment. I've been going through, I think I mentioned a little bit ago that when I moved and everything, I was going to go through all my stuff and kind of, you know, list everything and sort of declutter and everything like that. So then when it comes time for me to have to move again, because I don't know how long we'll be staying here, then I wouldn't have as much stuff. So I've been doing that. So I've been really busy. And then, yeah, I had a bit of a job interview. So this job, I'm going to see how it goes. I think it's supposed to start in May. So next month. So we'll see how that goes. It's supposed to be a lot of hours. So they reckon it'll be minimum 38 hours a week. So it's going to be a lot of work. But my goal is to, in the next couple of weeks, get really ahead on videos. And then that way, if I've got a few videos ready, then we can just kind of stream whenever I have my time off. So yeah. Good luck on the interview or good job. Thank you, Crabster. I appreciate that. Did I see Godzilla and Kong? No, I haven't watched it yet, but I've heard that it's not too bad. Kronos, hello! Thank you for the luck on the shiny. I'll definitely take that. Thank you, thank you. Hey everyone and hey Buttercup. Hi Devin, good to see you. Hi OP Rabbit. Hi Kurumi Edits. Hi Noah, welcome. Hi Don. Just in time, just out of my break. Hey Buttercup, how's everything going? Hi Don, thank you so much and good to see you. I'm glad my timing worked out well for you today. It's going pretty good. I've been very busy. You might have heard, I just before, I have a job, well, I had a job interview today. So the job is supposed to start in May. It's going to be a lot of hours. It's going to be also quite physically demanding work. So it's going to take a lot out of your girl. I'm not going to lie, but I'm going to give that a go for a little bit, a couple months and see if I like it or not. If anything, I need to sort of, I don't know if I told you guys, but my car, amongst everything happening, my car broke down. So I need to sort out, I'm probably going to just straight up buy a new car because the amount of money I've put into my car at this point is like, when I say new car, I mean like a secondhand car. But my car went, so I'm like, okay, I need to get that sorted. And if I'm going to do Japan, like we need to really lock into gear now and just get everything sorted. So exciting, but very nerve-wracking stuff. I wish I'll stay up, but I am tired and shiny luck with your REGISTEEL Buttercup. Thank you, Devin. I appreciate that. No, all good. Have a wonderful rest. Good to get to see you. That's good to hear from you, Buttercup. Have you started hunting for that Snivy yet? It has been on my list, Tyler. It's hard because I have an idea for the starters that I want to do, and Snivy's included in that, so that will happen. I'm hoping in the next couple months. Becca, hello. Lovely to see you. Welcome. It's bringing the box office to the skies. Oh, that's so good to hear. Yeah, I was like, my brother's been wanting to watch that, but I don't think he'll watch it in cinemas because he doesn't really go, but he's going to love that because he's a huge fan of Godzilla. And honestly, King Kong. I'm not going to lie. STW, hello, good to see you. Just got to the time skip in the One Piece manga. Nice, that's awesome, Noah. Demanding work for a good cover for you. Yeah, that's what it is. It's gonna be busy, hard work. Like I said, minimum 38 hours a week with the potential to go anywhere up to like 50 hours. So it's gonna be a lot of work, but I gotta lock in and do my thing for a couple months and then, you know, get to a better position. So we'll do what we gotta do. Hi, Mr. Loaf. Good to see you. I actually have a Shamrock cookie. I'm saving for extra shiny luck so I can use it for overodds hunts. Oh, nice. That sounds good. Very exciting. Does it require heavy lifting? No, not the car. How old was the car? The car is like it's like 1994. No, 1996. So it's an old car. It's been going for a while. So it's about time that it sort of had to have its thing. But not heavy lifting. It's more like farmhand kind of stuff. So it'll be hard work for sure. Kira, hi, good to see you. That's too bad. Hopefully you can get a nice car later. And yeah, once a car breaks down often, it might be good to just replace it. Yeah, that's what I'm thinking as well. But it'll be all fine. Like I said, I'm in a good mindset about it all, so I'm not too stressed. It's just, you know, life likes to do that, likes to throw you curveballs here and there, but we'll get through it all. It'll be sweet. Thank you, Opie Rabbit. I appreciate that. Thank you. Your car may have broke down, but at least you got shiny armored burn Corviknight. Yes, exactly, Snowy. That's exactly it. And good to see you, by the way. And hi, Mana. Good to see you. Butterbro will love the movie. I guarantee it. I know. I feel like he's gonna love it so much, and I keep hearing good things about it, so I'm glad. Car is as old as me. Oh, Dawn. That's what I mean. It's had its time. And Kira, you guys are funny at the same time. YouTube keeps recommending my own videos to me. Oh, really? I don't think I've ever had that before. Maybe once. Maybe once I've had that, but not very often. Jinx, that's funny. Buttercup, work at a construction site, guys. She will get buff. That's what I'm a little bit worried about. It's not like super heavy lifting per se, but it's a lot of moving. It's a lot of like you know, bending around, I guess, like having to bend down and plant stuff and like sort of stuff like that. So we'll make it work. We'll make it work for sure. I'll give it a go for a bit. And like I said, if it's too much for my body, then I'll have to figure something else out. But I'm pretty motivated. The timing was great. It was perfect. By the way, I got me 3 new shinies since you were away. I got shiny Gallade, shiny Curlia, now into a shiny Gardevoir, which is a female, and shiny Cottony. Nice, Tyler. Those are all fantastic shinies. Well done. Butterbuff? I definitely will be Butterbuff after this job, that's for sure. You know what I got upset with, Haunter? Well, I caught one and kept grinding it till level 39. Then I checked it on Bulbapedia and what level it will evolve, but it only evolves when it's traded. Yeah, I know. Oh, it's so sad. It's so sad. Sometimes I would do that. I'd be like, okay, yep, level requirement, and then I wouldn't even realize that I would have to, like, you know, do something else that I was like, I didn't have another copy to trade with. Like, a lot of the games growing up that I had, I didn't have anybody to trade my Pokemon with, so I would never complete my Pokedexes. So as I got older and the internet became a thing and they had all of that, it made it a lot easier. What's your thoughts on Matt Pat leaving YouTube? For me, it made me sad, but at least he deserves a vacation. I agree. I mean, I think it's a good thing for sure. I think if he thought it was the right time to do it, then I say you gotta go with your gut. For me, it's almost 6. Oh, really? Wow, artist. We're too young and too old to work demanding work. Just getting up hurts our knees. You're right, Krabs. It does feel a bit like that sometimes, doesn't it? You've got school in an hour? Hi, Safe! Well, hopefully you have a good day at school. Real quick, guys, I'm going to turn my fan around. You're going to hear me get kind of far away because it is hot in this room. Oh my gosh. Wouldn't it have been funny? Wouldn't it have been funny if I had got the shiny Registeel all the way over there? That's kind of funny. Oh, that's a lot better. Well, I got to go see you another time and good luck with the shiny. Thank you, Noah. I appreciate that. Hopefully I'll catch you in a future stream soon. Finally caught my shiny Groudon. Ooh, nice. Congratulations, Life. That's awesome. I was going to trade, but no one plays Pokemon here. And I learned that I needed to pay Nintendo Online subscription to trade online. Yeah, that's pretty much, for me, it kind of is like the best case scenario having the online, because otherwise I think I'd be pretty bad off. I don't have very many people around me who actually play Pokemon in real life. So yeah, wouldn't be ideal. Buttercup IRL fan. That's funny. I've no one like in my IRL life except for like my family, like my close family, know about the YouTube stuff. So it'd be weird to bring it up anyway. Oh, I'm good, thank you, Safe. How are you? Next minute she hits the fan. I know. It'll be 1v1 with the mic, the fan, my desk, all of it. I actually have a spring break for my school because I'm in CA, the best state. Oh, nice. That's awesome, Kurumi. I pretty much save money then to pay such subscriptions. Yeah, no, I get that. That's why I think the best thing is to just have a budget. I think for me, that's like when everything like that just goes so much easier, was sitting down, working out a budget for everything. I always overestimate too, like what I'm going to be spending. And it's always worked out well for me. And then that way I can afford all the subscriptions, like with Pokemon Home and then having a Nintendo Online. But I do the 1 year online, the family one, because it actually works out a lot better. So yeah. I actually have spring break for my school because... Oh, I just read that. Sorry, Kurumi. Your fan likes you, literally can't get away from you. Yeah, that's true. That's true. My fan... Well, I was going to say, my fan actually started making noise. I don't know if you guys ever have that with the floor fans. and they always squeak so loud. It's so frustrating, but it's all right. It's all right. I usually like will try and chuck something underneath the fan to kind of like keep it in place, and that way it doesn't rattle. But you know, like it's always just everything, you know, it all wants to go at once, but that's okay. Budgeting is hard for me. I always overspend. I try to be, I'm actually really good when it comes to saving. Once I've got like a goal there, I'm like, yep, okay, I can save and I won't spend any money. I think the biggest thing that helps me is like all the places where I go to usually buy stuff, I get rid of them off my computer, off my phone, any apps like that make me spend money. I just get rid of everything like that and I just don't look at what's coming out. So then that way I'm not tempted to buy stuff. 6 honest dag is when we in 6th grade dress up in costumes and make some kind of activities for the graders below us, and then we end the day with a game of baseball with the teachers. Oh, that actually sounds really nice. I was wondering what that meant. I wasn't sure if you meant to say like 6 a.m. or something like that, but I didn't realize it was an actual event. That's pretty cool. I'm saving for Pokemon Legends EA. I never had the chance to play X and Y. I'll definitely buy it next year. Yeah, you should. I was going to say, the good thing is that they gave us a lot of notice too, so people will have time to save, so that'll be good. Subscription services have been increasing with price and I pay for too many of them. I'll have to cancel. I know. I had to sit down a little while ago because I like to re-go over my budget every I'm not gonna lie, I do it pretty often. I go over my budget every month and I make sure that everything's on track because I kind of like to note down how much I'm spending, how much I'm getting in, just kind of working out everything with that. So then that way I'm never going like in the red, I guess, for like money. Because, I mean, times are tough, you guys. Like, people are always like, I'm so sorry I can't, you know, do anything financially for the channel. I'm like, trust me, I get it. Like, don't feel stressed. Like, I get it too. So, you know, I sort of think for me, I had to sit down, go through everything and just make sure that I've only got the things I really need. I'm like, with Nintendo Online and home, that is a big thing for the channel. I would make it a lot harder to do the channel without having those things. But other than that, I don't even have like a Netflix or anything like that now. I'm pretty much like as limited with subscriptions as I can be. Joker, hi, good to see you. All the time, Rip fan. I know, Kira, it's so bad. I hate when they start squeaking. I'm always tempted to buy stuff I need to stop. Oh, I know, it's hard, but once you break out of that cycle of buying stuff that you just see because you're like, oh, that would be cool. Like, I always think about, like, where am I going to be using this in a month's time? Like, and then a lot of the time that stops me. Just that one sentence, I'm like, am I going to be using this in a month's time? Or when I buy clothes, I'm always like, I got to work out how many times I'm going to wear this bit of clothing. Is it worth the price to just wear it once for how much? Like, you know, if you buy like a $40 pair of pants, but you're going to wear them all the time, say you wore them 40 times, that's like $1 per wear. That's kind of how I think about it. Same with like other bits of clothing. Like if there's something that I think is really cool, but I'm only going to wear it like once or twice, then I'm like, well, that's not really as worth it to me. So yeah. Hi Monkey Nations, good to see you. Hope you're doing well. Good to see you again. I started on Supernova last week. I thought it was next week. My bad. Oh no, Dawn, that's so sad. I was pretty busy actually the past weekend, so I've been missing all of that sort of stuff at the moment. But it is what it is. Maybe next year. My sister is at 399 Court and 399 Scene and Gala Pokedex. The only one left is Type Null. I traded some Pokemon with her. Oh, nice, Chromie. That's awesome. Hi, Mr. Who. How are you? Good to see ya in the chat. Welcome, welcome. April 23rd, it will be my birthday. Nice, Joker. Well, happy early birthday. Yeah, I need to look over my budget. Haven't really paid attention to it. Oh, I know, Dawn. Yeah. Like I said, I have a book that I write it all out in, and it makes it a lot easier because, you know, stuff be happening, stuff comes up. So I think a big thing for me is just kind of tracking it pretty consistently, but then also like having an emergency fund is like the biggest thing I found. Like just having a couple, you know, a little bit of money there that you don't touch. It's just there in case anything like goes wrong. And I'm like, that really gives so much peace of mind. It took a while to save that up though, but it's worth it. Ideally, I think they say you want to have like 3 months of your bill, like your bills and that kind of thing saved up. So in case of an emergency, you've got 3 months to figure it out. But I think the more than that you can have, the better. I've kind of put Pokemon a little on ice until a new Pokemon game nears. Right now I'm a little into Marvel. Oh, nice. That sounds good. I get that. I've done that a few times, especially when I was younger. I'd go to Yu-Gi-Oh! I'd go to Tamagotchi, I'd go to Neopets, and then I'd come back to Pokemon. I always came back to Pokemon. That was the main one. 2 shiny Azurill. Nice, Matthew. Congrats. Mine's the day before Joker. Oh, that's pretty cool. Do I know Chris Chan? No, I do not. I don't think I do. Please make a budgeting video, Butters. I need it. Oh, Snowy. That would be funny. Do you ever watch the that cash envelope stuffing videos? I love watching those. They're kind of like another guilty pleasure that I have where people go over their budgets. That's how I learned like pretty much everything I know about money is from watching like budgeting videos and stuff online. Like I wish that was something that they would teach in school. You know, that's like a thing I feel like they should teach in school for sure. I'm glad this stream at this hour because there's no Chespin lover around Tower Crab, so that's funny. We won't get a full solar eclipse until like 2126, which is so wild. That's yeah, I don't know if I'll make it to the next one. Davian, hello, good to see you. Currently breeding for a shiny Aerodactyl at over 450 eggs. Wow, I hope you get it soon, Davian. You got this. The thing is with clothing, shoes in general, it might cost you a bit, like $100 if it's like Nike or something, and that's what I don't get. Something that's $100, I don't see the reason why I would spend a lot. That's the thing. For me, like, if it's going to last and it's of better quality, then I think, you know, buy it nice, and then you only have to buy it once. But with some things, you know, like with excessive, like buying an excessive amount of clothes that I know that I'm not going to get a lot of use out of, when I could just maybe even save up the money of buying a bunch of stuff that I'm not really going to wear to just buy one nice thing that I know I'm going to wear a lot. I think it's about prioritizing as well with that sort of thing, you know? I got to save up for car rego and bills. I just renewed my driver's license. Oh, yeah, I did mine a couple of months ago too. I was like, oh, is it really time to already renew it? Yeah, so I did that. And then I've also got to do my passport as well very soon. So that'll be fun. All good artists. Great to have you in the stream today. Yu-Gi-Oh! I run a Lunar Light deck. Oh, nice. I'm really into like the show, and I did collect the cards a little bit. I only have like 3 cards left from my childhood. I have the limited edition Dark Magician Girl. I have Toon Dark Magician Girl, and then I have Lily Injection Nurse, the Injection Nurse Lily card. Those are the only ones I have left, but I used to be really into it. Like, I wasn't good at playing it, but I enjoyed it. The funny thing that Niantic did was make Bellsprout Comday 420. Oh, that's pretty funny. I didn't know that. So I've been playing X, and the team so far is Frogadier, Charmeleon, Kangaskhan, and Electric. Nice! Very good, Joker. I spend so much time on dark side of United States internet. Really? I'm too scared to touch like the dark web or anything like that. I'm just like, I don't want to get traumatized more than I've already been on the internet. I want to learn Yu-Gi-Oh, but it's a bit intimidating to get into. I feel like that with a lot of things. I'm not going to lie. I really do feel that though. Late night stream, and I might be dreaming. You might be, Danny. Hi, good to see you. It's weird because for a lot of people it's late night, but for me it's nearly 4 p.m. So definitely a different time, but good to see you. Next generation Buttercup in the year 2126 will rule the world. Do you think so? That's when the butter movement will be in its 3rd phase. Actually, I recently discovered that the item printer is so pretty good with the manipulation trick that I've been using. I saw a video pop up. I didn't watch it, but I saw something about that item printer thing. Like I had people, I don't know if it's technically an exploit or not, but people are using it to guarantee like specialty Pokeballs. So I'm like, should I watch that? Is that like bad to do? I don't know. Yu-Gi-Oh is good. I was addicted to Master Duel maining in my Witchcrafter deck. Oh, nice. That's awesome. I was really into Yu-Gi-Oh around the time that GX was airing. Like that era. I really, really enjoyed Yu-Gi-Oh GX. I don't have to renew my passport till 2029. Oh, that's so good. I have to like fully apply for mine. So I'm a little bit nervous because I know that I need a few things to do that. I think the hard part is I have to get someone who's not my family to like be a co-signer, so that's going to be fun to organize, but I'll figure it out. I also bought my physical Yu-Gi-Oh deck. Oh, nice. That's cool. Jacob, hi. Good to see you. Can I suggest for you to do a Dynamax Adventure Legendary Shiny Hunt, but you can choose Legendary? I like that idea, Matthew. I really do want to do a DA Legendary Hunt. I just don't know what target I'm going to go for yet. I've got so many that I want to do, but I will do that for sure. I got Kangaskhan and Pinsir a few days ago. I now need Morwell, Manectric, Sharpedo, and Absol, which will be bred for in Sword, and Salamence, which will be in Violet. Oh, nice. I like that. Good shinies there. Also, in case you didn't know about the team in X, it's a reference to Kalim's team in the manga. Oh, cool. I didn't know that either. Nice. Anyway, can't watch for too long. It's 6:47 a.m. and I need to start walking to school. Me and my friend that walk to school are both pokerheads, and he completed half of his shiny living decks on Violet. Nice! That's so good, Monkey. Very, very good. Well, have a wonderful, wonderful day at school. And have a safe walk, all right? Hope once the butter movement is fully in control, the bird will be reverted back into animals instead of being a robot. I think they will. I think they will, Crabster. But we'll just have to see once it all unfolds. What's your thought on freeze-dried candy? I've only seen it in real life once. I've never got to try it, but it seems kind of interesting. I saw a video on here, a short of some guy who was trying to freeze dry yogurt for his kids, and he gave it to his dog, and I think it came out really powdery. So I'm like, that's kind of interesting, not gonna lie. Simon, hi, good to see you. Zygarde solo would be brutal. I'm not gonna lie, Joker, that would be brutal. My cat, good to see you again. I hope you're doing well, and yes, you did make me look. Hi, hi. Might I suggest hunting for Zygarde? You need a lot of people to hunt with it for strategy. Yeah, I was going to say, if I do Zygarde, I'll probably try and do that one maybe on stream. We'll see. It'd be awesome if we got that one super early, but who knows? I am this guy. Good to see you. How many checks are we now at? With this check, I believe we'll be at 2,781. How are you doing, by the way? Good to see you. All right, bye. I hope you get the shiny this stream. Thank you, Monkey. I hope so as well. That would be really good, but have a good one, all right? Good to see you on the stream today. Did you by any chance also play Pokemon Emerald? I just replayed it and I am in Lily Cove City now. Oh, nice. Oh, gosh. I have played Emerald, but it was quite a while ago. I'm not going to lie. I was a big fan. In the manga, Chestnut, Charizard, Kangaskhan, Manectric, Gengar, and Pinsir. Oh, nice. I see that, Joker. That's cool. Last time I watched a Yu-Gi-Oh anime was 5DS. I hope I've got that right. Which was a pretty cool show. I thought it was funny that Yusu's voice actor was basically Raphael from Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. When I was a kid, Raphael was my favorite, and then as I got older, I preferred Donatello. Just weird side tangent, but I appreciate that. Ooh, my favorite food ever. I would say salmon aburi. So like salmon, seed salmon sushi is probably my favorite food ever. I love it so much. I can eat it no matter what. My grandma maybe will buy me a Nintendo Switch OLED. Oh, that would be awesome, Simon. Hopefully that happens. The timing can be pretty tricky. If you're on OLED, your time will be delayed for 1 second. And if you're on an older Switch, it can be delayed for 2 seconds. Well, I have the first gen Switch, so I would say I probably have the max delay then if I'm right. One more thing, in your kitchen cupboard on the right hand, there might be a cooked Froakie. No, there better not be. I'm hoping once I get all the stuff sorted in my room, I'll be able to do a little bit of a tidy up of the kitchen soon. So I'll have to tell you if I find that Froakie or not. Do I have a shiny Widear? I do not. I do need to hunt that though, Matthew. Doing pretty good. The return of allergies is annoying, but I've got medicine for it. Oh, I'm glad you at least have some medicine. Yeah, I was going to say, luckily I'm not doing too bad this hay fever season with the seasons changing. So I'm hoping this one won't be too bad for me. I'm not going to lie. It has been very overcast though. Normally when it gets closer to winter here, we don't really get a lot of rain. So I'm not sure what's going on. We'll just have to see. Stop it. Don't say the accursed name in here. The whole Chessman line is banned from this channel. Chessman. Yeah, I was going to say we can give the Chessman talk a break today. That's all right. 5Ds. Oh, okay. My bad. My brain just didn't want to read it. I choose Greninja over Chestnut for Caleb because Greninja suits Caleb the most. No, that's fair. I like that. Raphael is my boy probably because he's basically me and we both hate bugs. That's kind of funny. That's kind of funny. I actually picked Raphael because I really liked what's it called? His little weapons. Oh my gosh, I know what they're called. I just can't think of it right now. That's so frustrating. But yeah, I used to like Raphael because of his weapons. And then I was like, then I think I started liking Donatello because of his purple. I don't even know. What's my lucky number? Ooh, that's a good question. My lucky number, I think it's 33, I would say. Probably 33 is my lucky number. If Shiny Latios is named after Baja Blast, then what drink will Shiny Latios be named after? Oh, Latias. So I would say, would it be orange creamsicle float or something like that? Oh, the Psy. Okay, that's it. Thank you, Dawn. I was like, my brain cannot remember right now. Leonardo's a good pick for sure. My brother always liked Mikey though. I never used Chestnut before, but I would love to have one in the team one day. You should. That would be very cool. Hi, Logan. Great to see you. Hope you're doing well. Never been a fan of Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. Only watched it here and there, but I do like the last, where is it? The last Ronin comic for Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. No, that's fair. Well, for me, I grew up with the old, like, live action movies. You know, the ones, the old ones. Me and my brother used to watch them over and over and over again. It was funny. It was a good time. I'm not gonna lie. The old Ninja Turtle movies. We watched the first one so many times. And then I liked the cartoon actually quite a bit as well. And then I remember we used to get like the little comics and we would read those. So I have a soft spot for Ninja Turtles, not gonna lie. Doggerlith, hello. Good to see you. Welcome. I hope I'm saying your name right. What's your zodiac sign and zodiac animal? My zodiac sign is a Pisces, and zodiac animal, is that like the year? Like the year animal? I think mine might be a pig. I'm pretty sure it could be a pig. I don't know. I could be wrong on that. By the way, I would be at school right now, but I'm sick. Oh no, that's so sad, Simon. I hope you start feeling better soon. I heard that the story is good. I think so. The cursed one. Thanks for the name suggestion. Of course, Kuromi, of course. Chestnut having leech seed is, it's going to be great to have. Oh, I could imagine. Yeah, leech seed is such a great move. I actually also, oh, I'm going to sneeze. I like how I talk about allergies and now I'm like, I think I'm going to sneeze. I think I've talked about it too much now that I'm going to make it happen. But I saw a short today and it was like showing you Pyro Ball, you know, Cinderace, its special move, how it looked in Scarlet and Violet compared to how good it used to look in Sword and Shield. And it's so sad. Oh my gosh, makes me want to cry. Because I'm like, the difference isn't like absolutely nuts. Yeah, I used to watch that movie in the 2003 series. Oh, nice. I love it. Yeah, no, I was going to say the 2003 series is also what I used to watch too. So that's awesome. The manipulation trick will give you ability patches, gold bottle caps, special Pokeballs, etc. I feel like for me, I'd want it for the special Pokeballs for sure, just with shiny hunting and that, so that's cool. Did you watch the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles with the female turtle? No, I don't think I did, Kronos. Was it good? Which one was that? What year was that one? And was it animated? Or was it... No, it would have been animated, wouldn't have it? Hi, Foya. I hope you're doing well. I'm also giving away some shiny Bagon to my sister. Oh, that'll be cool. I actually missed Bagon Com Day. But I, yeah, I missed it. But I did have some shiny Bagon anyway, so it was alright. I'm allergic to Chestnut Chespin in the middle one. Oh no, that's so sad. Alright. Do you put your left shoe on or the first or right? I actually do put my left shoe on first, which is weird because I'm right-handed. The animations in Scarlet and Violet seem like a downgrade. I think so. For a lot of the moves, and just seeing the side-by-side comparisons, I've noticed that they've simplified them a lot. Do you recommend any games on the Switch? Ooh, are you saying like excluding Pokemon games? Did you ever read the first Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles movie when it was shown in theaters? I didn't see it in theaters, but I did watch it on, I think it was VHS back in the day. My favorite episode of Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles is Bad Day, where heralds of the Shredder trap the turtles in a nightmare and they end up fighting the Shredder. I feel like I remember that, but I could be like, it could be so long ago that I just don't know. Your father got married earlier this week? Oh, well, I hope everything went well for that. That's awesome to hear. I remember that show. Apparently people didn't like that one. Oh, really? Oh, I don't know. Maybe. I think it was a live action series from the 90s. Oh, okay. If it was live action, then I don't remember. I was like, I watched a lot of the cartoon. I just remember the theme song being like, turtles, chain reaction turtles, it's a shell of a town. That was so good. I loved it. Chestnut hidden ability is bulletproof. I think if you go for a tanky set, then Overgrow is a better choice since it boosts grass type moves than low HP. Oh, okay. I'm learning. Nice, nice. Watching on VHS is a flex, you think so? I remember we owned the first one and I think we would always rent the other one on from the library because my brother was obsessed with it and I thought it was pretty cool too. Just every game that you recommend on the Switch. Every game I recommend on the Switch, okay. Well, definitely Sword and Shield if you can get the DLCs, those are really fun. It's hard because I don't know if everyone enjoys the Mystery Dungeon series, but the Pokemon Mystery Dungeon series is one of my favorites, and there's a game on the Switch for that for Pokemon, so I would recommend that as well. I would say, honestly, Pokemon Legends Arceus is a really good suggestion as well, because that's a really fun game. I really, really enjoyed that, especially when it first came out. Oh my gosh, that was so much fun. I also really enjoyed Animal Crossing New Horizons. That would be another one. Obviously, Mario Kart is a solid pick, so yeah, those are probably my top suggestions. Not too bad for it. It's been very busy though. I moved recently, which I think you might have known about. I've moved recently. I actually today had a job interview, so the job should be starting in May. So that's going to be full on. It's going to be a lot of hours and very big work. So I'm going to be busy. I'm going to be doing YouTube as well. I'm just going to, once I get my hours and everything, it'll be sorted. But yeah, they're saying like 38 hours a week is sort of the minimum that I'll be doing, upwards to 50 hours. So it's going to be a lot of work, but yeah. If the Reggie Trio will be named after flavors, then what will Reggie Drago and Reggie Leaky? I know what to name the shiny Regigigas. The flavors? Reggie Leaky would probably be like a lemon. Regidrago? Maybe like a, ooh, maybe like a dragon fruit? I'll leave now as I'm not in the mood, sorry, and hope that you and Rhino are doing well and continue to do well. Thank you for it, I appreciate that. No stress at all, it was good to get to hear from you again. Do you have a Let's Go series? Eevee is so cute in there. I don't like the new mechanics there. It is like Pokemon Go. No, I think a lot of people feel very indifferent to Let's Go. I thought it was fun for what it was. It was a nice little break in the franchise. I think it was cool that they did something different. But I do have Let's Go Pikachu, and I thought that was quite fun. I want a shiny hunt in that more, though. I remember the episode where Donnie goes to Dark Future where Shredder ruled the world and his brothers are older and have scars. Mikey was missing one arm. One of my favorite episodes. I do remember that one, Don, and that one was really good. I actually planned on getting Legends Arceus. Oh, you should. It is a lot of fun. I would really recommend it. Explorers of Sky was fantastic. I still have my copy on the DS. Can you transfer Pokemon from Mystery Dungeon on the Switch to Pokemon Home? I don't believe you can, Matthew, but I could be wrong on that. What happened to your old job? Basically, they didn't have enough work for me to be there, so they had to let me go, which was very sad, but it happened. Speaking of Switch games, have you played the new Princess Peach game? No, I have not, Tyler. I've been saving money, so at the moment I'm not buying any new games. The only games I've really been playing are just ones I've been getting for free, or ones I already own. I really like old school stuff and I like to listen to radio on my living room, so I think watching on VHS is a flex. I'm a few years younger than you and never had a chance to use them, but have seen them. Oh, really? I was going to say what's really cool is I actually have the yellow VHS for the old Pokemon series. It was like the first couple episodes. I still have that somewhere. It's in one of my boxes that I packed away, but VHS I only really got to experience the tail end of them. Like, I think a lot of people were getting onto DVDs, but I do remember having them when I was really, really young, so that was pretty cool. You can get more money to buy the Switch too. That's it. Well, first things first, I gotta sort out my car, but after that, for sure. Oh no, Buttercup, gonna get some Mappa type work. I wish you luck indeed. Yeah, Danny, pretty much. Pretty much. Oh gosh, if I could do animation, as much as Mappa seems pretty brutal, I'm like, I would take the hours, so, you know, it is what it is. What was my first Pokemon game? That's such a good question. It's always really hard for me to recall because there was like, what Pokemon game did I first play and what did I first own? I believe the first one I played was either Pokemon Sapphire or it was one on the Nintendo 64. But the first one I owned was Pokemon Mystery Dungeon Explorers of Time. I hate autocorrect. It's okay, Simon. I do too. Mine's so bad. Hammer Arm is a good one, Chestnut, but I prefer Brick Break to get rid of Reflect and Light Screen instead of lowering your speed. No, that sounds good. Have you seen the movie Donnie Darko? I have, Snowy. I actually really liked it, although I will say I cannot explain to you what it's about. It's one of those kind of movies. I'm sorry about that, and I'm sorry I haven't been there much. I just ain't doing that well. Sorry, and I hope you're doing well. No, that's okay for you. No stress at all. I think the best thing to do is focus on getting yourself to a better place. That's what I've been trying to do at the moment, so I completely get it, and thank you. I watched the Fallout show with my brother. We finished it in 2 days, lol. It's been a while since we'd watched anything together, so it was fun. Oh, that's awesome. It's really cool because you guys know I've been really into the Fallout lore for a while. It's awesome seeing so many people getting back into the Fallout games, and like I feel like it's kind of reinvigorating that, and I'm starting to see more like Fallout videos and stuff, so I'm like I have so much stuff to watch at the moment, which is really, really good, so you'll love it. Haku, hello, good to see you. I hope you've been doing well. Thank you, Haku. I appreciate that a lot. I have been. How are you? As a kid, I've only seen the tape and there's a lot of DVDs at the time. Yeah, no, for sure. It's weird though now because I feel like DVDs are even becoming like a lost form of media, aren't they? When I listened to Gangsta's Paradise, I imagined that it was a shiny Pokemon version and the lyrics are about living in a shiny paradise. That's kind of funny. I kind of like that. I love that Chespin becomes a fighting type, Fennekin becomes a psychic type, and Froakie becomes a dark type. Yeah, they kind of they go all over the place, but it's not a bad thing. Container of eggs. Hey, I just got home from school, but I've got to do something, so see ya. No, that's all good. No stress at all, eggs. Good to get to see you. Brian, so much for for helping me all this time. I wish you a great life. I wish the same to you, Foy. It was good to see you. I got back into Fallout 4 after finishing the show and I already put in 15 hours. Wow, that's impressive. I saw on Steam that they're on sale at the moment and I was thinking about I wanted to get Fallout 76 because I don't own that one. And I was like, it's only like $11 on Steam, but I'm like, I'm not spending any money at the moment, so I'm trying to be good. I have Crash Bandicoot Insane Trilogy on my Switch, but I have not really played it much because I find the controls much more difficult than PlayStation 1. I know, I was going to say, I actually have the Insane Trilogy on PC, and nothing quite hits as hard as what it used to be like back in the old console, so I don't know. Have you ever had a Pokemon with Pokerus? I have, my cat. In my copy of Sword here, actually. I think almost my whole main team has it now, just because of doing so many encounters and stuff. It's hard to get original DVD nowadays. I can only see them selling online. Yeah, or if you go to like garage sales and stuff like that, you tend to find them, but not really as much in stores and that anymore. Now it's like, if anything, it's usually just Blu-rays a lot of the time. If Skull Bunny becomes a starter for Legends ZA, take my money now. Oh, I love Skull Bunny. It's so good. I'm probably going to play Fallout 3 again. It's still probably my favorite ones of all time. No, that's valid. That's completely valid. Lily Summer, hi. Good to see you. Welcome. It's kind of late for me here. I got to go to bed, but I'm glad I actually caught the live this time. Oh, that's so sweet, Randy. Well, it's great to get to have you in the stream, and I hope you have a wonderful sleep. Fallout 76 is better with friends, which I don't have who like Fallout by yourself feels like a chore. Ooh, yeah, I could imagine. I think that's why I never got it, because I just didn't have people to play with it, but I've been wanting to play it, so I'm like, you know what? It might just be time to bite the bullet and do it. An Omega Ruby Alpha Sapphire, I caught it on Shiny Giratina with Pokerus. Oh, really? Wow. That's pretty cool. I don't think I've caught a legendary that's had it off the bat. Like, I know that I think my team's given Pokemon that I've put on my team it, but I don't think I've caught one, like a legendary at least, that's had it. So that's kind of nuts. Oh, really? Lily's your sister? That's so cool, Karomi. That's awesome. I love it. Well, it's good to have you guys in the stream. That's very cool. You know what's really sad? You know my metal water bottle? I got my metal water bottle, and I've been using it a lot. And I was like wanting cold water at nighttime. Like, so then when I put it in the fridge when I was going to bed, thinking that it would be really cold, like in the morning, not realizing that the metal keeps the outside temperatures from affecting the inside. So I'm just sitting here with my room temperature water all day, just like, oh man. So the next time I pop it in the fridge, I'm gonna have to leave the top open so it actually gets cold inside. But I was like, are you serious? I thought I was out playing the system, but I completely like spaced on that. What are your main 6 Pokemon you are running with? Ooh, that's a good question, Micah. I don't think I have a very standard 6. I always kind of change a couple of them out. But I know that my team pretty much almost always has a Sylveon on it. That's like one I can pretty much always guarantee. I always have a Sylveon in my team. Ooh, what's the oldest console you started on? Oh, I think it was the Nintendo 64. I'm pretty sure Nintendo 64 would have been the oldest one, if I'm correct. I believe that's older. It would have been older than GameCube or anything like that, right? Because GameCube was like a disc, so I think Nintendo 64 is probably the oldest console I started on. Buttercup brain, not brainishing. Yeah, my brain is not braining at all right now, honestly. I don't even know what it is. I've been like weirdly going to sleep, not late, but like I've been getting up really, really early. Like my body's just been wanting to wake up like at 6 a.m. like minimum. Like that's like, it can be earlier than 6 a.m. But then I'll go to sleep at like 1 a.m. and I'll only get 5 hours of sleep, but I still can't get more rest than that. So I don't know what's going on. I'm good. I'm glad to hear that, Zave. Baby Moon, hi! This time is perfect for my later shifts. Oh, that's good. I'm glad, Baby Moon. Good to see you. GameCube was released on 2001, same year as I was born. Oh, no way. That's awesome. I love the GameCube. A lot of good memories on GameCube. I remember, was it Crash Team Racing on GameCube? Oh, so good. Favorite Pokemon game and worst game you've played? Oh, I don't know my least favorite Pokemon game, but my favorite's Mystery Dungeon Explorers of Time. Lots of nostalgia there for me. Nintendo 64 Mario Kart is still the best one in my opinion. It's hard because I'm like, I think for me the Wii Mario Kart has a lot of like memories attached, so I don't know. I slept in yesterday and ran late for work because of Fallout. No way, Don. At least you made it. Waking up at 6 a.m. is my daily wake up schedule. Oh no, I'm more of a night owl for sure. Normally that's like when I would be going to bed, but no, I've been on a completely opposite sleep schedule at the moment. Did you try to play on an emulator like Game Boy, EMU, not the bird? I have played on an emulator on PC before for Emerald, I think it was actually, funnily enough. It was alright. I think it was just a little bit buggy, but yeah. Oh, that's tough. I like breakfast foods, but I don't really eat breakfast. I more eat food at lunchtime is when I start eating during the day. That's just like naturally how my body kind of is. I prefer to eat a little bit later on, but I love breakfast foods. I'm currently hunting Smoochum in Brilliant Diamond Shining Pearl underground, and I honestly love it. The crystal room looks so nice in the background. Would you ever do a hunt down there? Oh, absolutely, Baby Moon. I don't know if I ever told you guys this, but when I was playing Brilliant Diamond Shining Pearl, before I did the radar hunt for Pachirisu, I was trying to hunt it in the overground and the underground, and I just didn't. I didn't get lucky. Have you beaten Pokemon Arceus before? I have, Micah. I have. I love the Wii Mario Kart so much. Nintendo 64 has some great tracks, but the AI literally cheats teleporting behind you. They're like, nah, we're going to make this a challenge. Are you playing on the Switch OLED? Will you be buying the Switch 2? No, I'm just playing on the Gen 1 Switch. Like the first wave that came out, it gets quite hot. But whenever the Switch 2 comes out, is that going to be next year? I would like to buy the Switch 2 because I think my one is probably, I don't know how long my Switch is going to last for, to be honest. Edwin, hi! You finally got the shiny Regigigas at 4,995 encounters, I think, on the 10th. Nice! That's so good, Edwin. Congratulations on the purple Reggie. It's a great shiny. I didn't really enjoy Heart Gold because the first copy I bought was fake, then I had to buy the real copy. Oh yeah, I could see that leaving a sour taste for sure. Faz, hi! It has been a long time no see. How are you doing? Welcome. I'm sleepy, but I don't want to get an evening sleep. It's okay, Grabs. I completely get that. If you feel like you want to have a rest, though, take care of yourself and get that sleep in, okay? I love having Salmon Benedict in my days off. Ooh. Oh, that sounds amazing. I'm not going to lie. That genuinely sounds so good. I'm kind of jealous. Oh, you just got the Switch Lite. Nice. Very nice. I honestly want to get the Switch Lite in pink. I love the handles. Yes, that would be so cute. I just wish that they would go back to making systems in light pink. Like that was such a big thing in like the early 2000s, and now they just don't. I'm like, why did they stop? I thought pink would have been pretty popular. My cat says, peace butter, thanks for the stream. Keep it up, onto the next shiny. Thank you, my cat. I appreciate that a lot. And yes, I appreciate you being here. Take care, and hopefully I'll catch you in a future stream again soon. Endermoon, hi, good to see you. Why do I keep restarting the game? Because what I'm doing is soft resetting. So basically, every time I do the check, in order to do another check, I reset the game, so then it resets the Pokemon, so then I get a new chance at it being shiny. Do you eat baked beans, bacon, eggs, grilled mushrooms, and cherry tomatoes, sausage, and a couple toasts for breakfast, or just Vegemite and butter on bread? I actually can't have bread because of my celiac, which means I can't have gluten. And I don't really like Vegemite, I know. Very shocking, but I do like bacon with cherry tomatoes and eggs. That is so good. Hi, Endermoon. I got a shiny Zerkatree in 25 encounters. No way, Endermoon. That's amazing. Congratulations. It has not been good. I found the cursed shiny starry at... Oh, the shiny starry at 2,100 soft reset, so I had to start again. Now I'm at 150. Oh, no, Faz. That's so sad. I wish you luck. I wish you luck that it comes around and it works out okay. You got this, Faz. You sleep first, then I will go to sleep better and early stream. Oh, and the stream early? I want to go for a little bit longer. But I'll keep the VOD up, so if you fall asleep, then you'll see if anything else happened, okay? That's okay. I'll have another one in your memory. Thank you, Don. I appreciate that. When I finally get to try one, I'll let you know and I'll cry because I'll be like, why haven't I tried it earlier? 100% when Apple stopped releasing pink laptops, I was so hurt. Oh, I feel that. I know. And like you remember the DS Lite? We had the baby pink. With the PSP, they had the baby pink. Even PlayStation had some cute like Sakura colored systems. So I'm like, why did they do that? What's the lore about shinier and non-shiny Pokemon? Oh, like the lore about it? Well, there's no actual like competitive or stat benefits to it being shiny. At least not like in the games that I hunted or anything like that. I know that there can be something to do with stats and shiny Pokemon in, I think, Heart Gold, well, Gold and Silver. But there's no difference to them. They're just literally a different color. A lot of people like them because they can sometimes look better than the original colorway. But it's also, I think, a rarity thing. Like for me, it's a rarity thing. The fact that with most games, the odds are 1 in 4,096, I believe. You know, it makes them harder to find. So I really like to be able to collect them. It's kind of like a collector's thing. So yeah. You don't like Vegemite, Vegemite, mate? Are you for real? I don't like Vegemite. It is not for me. How do you tell the difference? You can look it up online. You can always type in the Pokemon and type in shiny, and then there are a bunch of really good sites like Cerebi that'll show you the shiny. But the biggest way that it tells you is it will be a different color, and when it pops up in the animation, it will show you sparkles. So I have a shiny Gallade on my team. I'll actually let this play out so you can see the sparkles, and that's another way you can tell when you've got a shiny. ESP had the Hannah Montana edition in the States. Really? I never heard about that. It's fine. Yeah, you see those sparkles that just popped up then on my Pokemon? That is a shiny. That's what will happen when you get the sparkles. It's fine. I'm taking a break from shiny hunting to write my book. No, that sounds good. I wish you luck with that, Faz. I'm actually writing a doc about what to name my shiny legendary Pokemon, and I'm sharing Moltres KFC. Her either Myth KFC or Gold Silver. Nice. With most of the Regis, it's easy to tell the difference, but Regice is very difficult. Yes. So with this one that we're hunting, Registeel, the silver turns like a green color. Hopefully I can get on the stream and show ya. Luminia Skylaria, great to see you. Saw your latest shiny. Congrats on the Full Odds Corviknight. Thank you, Skylaria. Oh my gosh, I know. That was a brutal hunt. I'm so glad that we managed to get it in the end. I'm just like, I really needed that. I'm not gonna lie. I really needed those sparkles. So I'm glad that we managed to get it. The pink obsessed part of me wants to get the Peach game. You should, Baby Moon. If you can, you should. I've heard it's pretty good. So if you want to, why not treat yourself? In old games, it was 1 in 8,000 chance instead of 4,096. You are correct, Joker. It was. I believe. Did the odds change in Gen? Was it Gen 6? Or was it Gen 5? I think it was Gen 6, wasn't it, that they changed the odds? They halved them? I could be wrong on that. Are you from Aussie? You sound like the mum from Bluey. That's funny, Micah. I am from Australia, yes. I gotta head back to work even though I want to stay here. I'll be back in a bit. All good, Don. No stress at all. Hopefully I will see you again soon. I believe Australians hate people. Mystical Austria? I don't hate people. I'm just I keep to myself and I'm in my own little world. I think Regidrago gets second place in terms of identifying the shiny after Regice. I agree with you, Matthew. I think that's pretty accurate. Oh, it was Gen 6? Okay, I thought so. I was like, in case my brain's not working right. I'm glad that I remembered that. Oh, thank you, Jensen. I appreciate that. Good to see you. They changed in Gen 6, but they added the shiny charm in Gen 5, which is cool. Very cool. Can't be mad at that and the shiny charm. That's for sure. Gosh. Good old shinies. Good old shiny hunting. I don't know. There's so many hunts I want to do, and I feel like I'm hoping now that I've gotten Corviknight, I'm really hoping that my shiny bad luck curse will be broken. That's kind of the big thing that I'm hoping for at this point in time, because I'm like, I have this massive list of targets that I want to go for. I want to do some more hunts in Legends. I want to do some more hunts in Arceus. I want to do way more hunts in Shining Pearl and Brilliant Diamond. Sword and Shield, you guys know I'm always hunting in that game. I'm literally hunting in it right now. But yeah, even Let's Go, like there's so many games I want to hunt in, and it's just like, a part of me is like, I wish that I could just build like a setup where I have like 6 switches going and then I could be hunting in each game, but gosh, that would be expensive. I don't even know how you would do that. Did you ever go to Perth, Australia for WWE Elimination Chamber Indie Heart this year? No, I didn't. I've never actually been to Perth, funny enough. I've only left my own state, I think like twice, so I've not really traveled very much, but that will change. That will change soon. Remember back in Pokemon Platinum and Black and White 2 how you can find a level 100 Magikarp? Yes, Jericho. Oh my gosh. It's kind of cool, isn't it? I'm excited because I'm watching. Let's go, Kuromi. Well, it's good to have you. Do you know who, is it Rhea Ripley is? She's from Australia. It's not, oh my gosh. I don't know who that is. I feel bad. I actually don't know who that is. I thought I did. Was I thinking of, is it the wrestler? The daughter of, what's his name? No, I don't know who it is. I'm lost. I'm sorry, Micah. I got the shiny Smoochum. You're my lucky charm butter for real. Yay, let's go, Baby Moon. Congrats on the shiny Smoochum. That's awesome. No, Buttercup, stay, don't leave. What do you mean? Like from traveling? You buy Switch Lights, they're cheap. Yeah, I was going to say Switch Lights could work. Can you stream Switch Lights though? Because I wasn't sure if you could even stream them, to be honest. That's where I think I had the hold up about them. It's super late here, but popped by to drop off some shiny luck. Thank you, Tyler. I'll take all the shiny luck I could get. Great to get to see you. I appreciate you popping in even though it's late. I'll stay in Australia. Don't leave us. That's kind of funny. I mean, well, I think if I had the means to and I was able to financially make it happen, I would absolutely love to move and live in Japan. That'd be something I would definitely want to do one day, but that wouldn't be like till a few years away for sure. Oh, it was the wrestler. Okay, I had it right. Nice. Okay, I'm glad. I can't tell it. No, so sad. Royal Death Child, hello. I've watched a few of your streams. You have such a pretty cute voice. Oh, that's so sweet. Thank you so much. That's such a huge compliment. I feel like every time I say this, I might sound a bit frustrating, but it's so weird because when I hear my own voice, I'm like, oh, I don't want to listen to my own voice. So for somebody to say something like that, that's very sweet. So thank you. Ghost, hi. Good to see you. Welcome, welcome. If you knew the movie from emojis, then it was Madagascar, because I'm a huge fan of Madagascar, then I use the emojis to represent it. Oh, okay, that makes a bit more sense, not gonna lie. I really enjoyed the Madagascar movies, actually. I think I did watch the first one in cinemas when I was quite young. What's the hype on the Chewy and Vegemite? Have you ever done those two things? I've never done a Chewy. It's not really for me, I'm not gonna lie. Vegemite, I've tried Vegemite a few times and I don't really like it. I'm gonna be honest. I've tried to make myself like it, but I realize it's not for me. But I plan to leave us, never forgive the Japanese. No! But think about it. It'll be cool. I'll be able to like take you guys to the Pokemon Center more often and do streams and stuff like that. So it could end up being a good thing. I have a feeling you're gonna get the shiny Registeel the stream, so I joined. Oh, you think so, Ghost? I hope so. That'd be really nice. I'd definitely like to get the Registeel. I think that'd be awesome. I really want to get the shiny Registeel. I think today I want to go for 3,000 and soft reset. So we're at 2,800 and I didn't just add that other one. So 2,827. So we'll go until 3,000 checks today for the stream. I think that's what we'll do. That'll be great progress, I think. Unless I pass out in my seat. Or we get it before then, which, who knows? It could happen. Stay in Australia, you can stream your grass too. I'll watch the grass grow. That would be funny. I should have done that for April Fool's Day this year, but I didn't have anything planned in time. Also, I'm going to say I'm so excited for October for all our spooky hunts again. That's always a good time. What's pizza like in Australia? I feel like I'm a little unqualified to answer that because I don't live in like a major city. So the main pizza places I have here, I have Pizza Hut. No, I don't even have, no, I have one Pizza Hut and I have a Domino's where I am. And that's literally about it. I don't really have any fancy pizza places. I guess you can technically go and travel out a little bit more. And there is like a pub that does like pizzas there. But I'm gonna be honest, I don't think that where I live has the best pizzas, which is kind of sad. I've always seen stuff about like Papa John's and stuff like that in America, and I'm always like, that kind of looks good. But maybe it's just because I haven't experienced enough with like pizza from other places, you know? Good thing the Reggies don't have explosion, because my god, imagine the encounter of shiny and randomizer. I know, that would be brutal, joke. I'd probably cry. Vegemite pizza. Well, funny you say that. There's a thing in Australia called Shapes. You might know about them, Crabster, actually. You know the Shapes? And they made, they do like these little like biscuit cracker things. I don't know how else to explain them. And they do, like pizza flavored ones, and they have like Vegemite flavored ones that I think they did as like a special edition. So that's kind of interesting. I think when Pokemon makes a new Reggie for the Australian region, it will be a fairy type and it'll be called Regimite because of sticky syrup pranks. That would actually be kind of funny. Regimite would be kind of funny. Do you have a Papa John's? No, we don't. I would love to try Papa John's though. It looks really good. Domino's is absolute trash, worst pizza on earth. That's the main place people get pizza where I live. So if Domino's is like at the bottom of the line, that's kind of the best pizza we have here. Doc, hi, good to see you. I hope you're doing well. Welcome. Was something good that you have over there that we won't have here in America? Ooh, that's a great question. I actually don't know. What would we have here that you guys wouldn't have in America? I would say that's really, really, really tough. I actually don't know. I really don't know. I know that our Wendy's is different to your Wendy's. Our Wendy's just sells ice cream and like shakes and coffee. That's like what the Wendy's here sells. And I don't even, it only does like your basic coffee too, not anything fancy. I enjoy Domino's a lot. That's my opinion. No, that's fair. That's fair. I remember going to the pub for my brother's farewell party because he's in the Navy and I had so much pizza I got sick, so I suppose that's my fault. Oh no, Ghost! That was like when the place I lived got a sizzler. I don't know if that's like a thing in other places. And I remember the first time I went, I ate so much that I actually ended up getting sick and like throwing up. And I used to hate it because I thought that it was the food that did that, but it was the first time I'd ever overeaten. Sadly, I didn't know it. You can spell it for me. I need to do my research. What was it for, Crabs, though? The Vegemite shapes? That's all it is. Have you ever tried to use Tim Tams to sip a hot coffee or cocoa? Yes, I have, man. I have. I've done that with like milky drinks. So again, someone gonna tell me what Vegemite is? It's like a yeasty spread, basically. It's very bitter. Zelf, Mesper, and Uxie available in Scarlet and Violet. I don't think that they are, Matthew, but if I'm wrong, someone feel free to convince me. Wendy's there doesn't sell Baconators. What is a Baconator? Is that a donut with bacon on it? No, I've never heard of that before. It is like a spread, isn't it, Ghost? It's like a yeast spread, but it's very salty. What else have you got that's different here from the US? Oh, I don't know. Well, we have Hungry Jack's, which I believe is like the Australian equivalent of Burger King. So I think that's a little bit different. Okay, so most important question. Are the insects terrifying over there as the internet makes it seem? I won't lie. It's hard because obviously, like for me, I've only ever lived in Australia, so I don't have anything to compare to. I don't know what it's like in other places. There are a lot of insects, but like it's not like you notice them. They're just kind of there, you know what I mean? Like they never get in your way, really. Like they're just kind of doing their own thing, so I don't know. I can't complain. Domino's is pretty good when you're tipsy. Oh, I can imagine, so I can imagine. Burger King is called Hungry Jack's. I guess that's the difference. Yeah, that's what I was saying. Yeah. Domino's is only good if you're broke and can't afford quality pizza. I remember when they used to do the $5 pizzas. Do they still do those anymore? You should put butter and Vegemite so it doesn't taste as bitter as it is. Yeah, I've done that for sure. And you only want to use a little bit of Vegemite, but I still just can't get into it. You should, oh wait, bacon donut. Now you got me to imagine that. I feel like that would be kind of nice, wouldn't it? For Shiny Lugia, recommend naming it Cherry Blast because its color is really similar and the name sounds like an edgy Mountain Dew flavor. I kind of like that. Naming it after a Mountain Dew flavor would be cool. I found a Shiny Piplup, a Shiny Snivy, Luminion, Love Disc, Shiny Oshawott, Via Masuda, Shiny Villain, Shiny Glowing Slowpoke, and a Jujubaro. Nice, Jordan. You are smashing it with the Shinies as always. I expect nothing less. A Baconator is a burger you can get at Wendy's. That sounds really nice. We have a Little Caesars at the affordable option for pizza. Oh yeah, that's the other one I couldn't remember the name of. You guys have Little Caesars. That sounds good. I don't know why people are afraid of Australia wild animals. The worst they can do is murk you. Yeah, I mean, they really just mind their own business, to be fair. I've seen videos where there are huge spiders that I could never imagine living close to. Yeah, no, like, I'm not gonna lie. Like, obviously you guys will talk about spiders, but yeah, no, there are a lot of spiders here, but they really don't begin, like, they're never getting in my way. Like, they're never bad. I'll just, if there's a big one, I just catch it and take it outside near a tree. So, yeah. What about kangaroos and crocodiles? Do they just roam free around the streets and neighborhoods? I've never seen, like, a wild crocodile. I've only ever seen ones from, like, the zoo and stuff. But, yeah, there's kangaroos everywhere. I see kangaroos almost every day. But, like, more near, like, if I go where there's more trees and that kind of thing. But, yeah. Now I've officially completed the Unova starters. Nice, Jordan. Congrats. I don't think there's anything wrong with Domino's either. It's just I've never had anything other than, like, those options, you know? There's a lot of bugs and stuff here, and honestly, Huntsmans are pretty chill. I have one outside my window, and I named it Billy Bob. Yeah, Huntsmans are actually really, like, friendly. They just kind of mind their own thing. Domino's lava cake? I've never had that, but that sounds delicious. Skippy the Wonder Chicken. It's a bit warmer, and the animals are a bit different. Lots more frogs. Those seem to be the big differences. Yeah, that's pretty accurate, for sure. Sam's Club makes better pizza than Domino's. Sam's Club? What's that? I need to do the Shiny Sinnoh, Johto, and Hoenn starters now. Ooh, that'll be fun. Those are some great starters. Little Caesars is very good for how cheap it is. Ah, so it's a more affordable brand then, is it? I had no concept of what the baseline was for Little Caesars, to be fair. I mean, unless you mess with them, then you'll find the spiders are chill too. Think of them as pest control. Yeah, pretty much. Yeah, they just really do their own thing. Alligators climb fences in Florida. Do they really? That's kind of interesting. I'm not going to lie. Actually, I mix mystery flavor and watermelon flavor airheads and twist them when I'm hunting shiny Zygarde. Airheads, that's like a candy, isn't it? I nearly failed a shiny Zangoose and Scarlet because I had just finished hatching eggs and forgot to change my team. I caught it though. Oh, that's good, Matthew. I've done that a few times too, where I'm hunting something else and then I'm doing eggs and then I'm like, oh, I realized the only Pokemon on my team are really low level, so I've had to fix that a few times myself too. Also found shiny Trico. I also had a shiny Snivy in my Pokemon fight yesterday. Nice, Jordan. That's awesome. Do people fight kangaroos like the one video of the guy rescuing his dog from a kangaroo? I've never seen anyone fight a kangaroo in real life, let alone have I ever fought one, but I'm sure it happens. When I think pizzas, I don't think, hey, let's call Domino's. I call Papa John's or Marco's. I've never heard of Marco's, but Papa John's, I feel like I've seen videos and it looks really good. Is Chuck E. Cheese good? You guys are talking about pizza, right? My opinion is pineapple on pizza is a superior topping. I just like your I like avocado and prawn. Or I like pepperoni. I'm pretty simple, I feel. I'm a chicken. I'm terrified of anything and everything. No, that's okay. That's okay. I'm not going to judge. Do you have a Popeye's chicken out there? Absolutely not. We just have KFC and I believe Red Rooster, which Red Rooster is not deep fried. It's like roast. So just KFC here. What's McDonald's like over there? Do you have the McFlurry? We do have McFlurries. They're very popular. I had Sam's Club food for dinner tonight. I had a hot dog, but my dad and my brother had their pizza. It's a store chain with the membership. Oh, okay. That's kind of cool. I'm waiting for Pokemon game inspired by Australia's Canberra. Imagine a Pokemon starter like Emburu, Aquapus, and Grassolala. That'd be kind of funny. Sam's Club has banger pizzas. Interesting. Have you ever failed a shiny twice? I don't think that I have, OP Rabbit. I've been lucky enough to learn my lesson after the first fail, but I've failed more than one Pokemon. I can't remember if we have McFlurries, but we have something called frozen Cokes, and they're so good. Oh, I love frozen Cokes. Yummy. I always get the frozen. I think it's the frozen blueberry. Chuck E. Cheese is low-key fire. Is it? I've heard of Chuck E. Cheese, and it looks kind of fun. Like, I kind of like the idea of it. Sam's Club pizza, kind of alright, but my opinion still like Domino's more. Okay. Chuck E. Cheese is not good, but Peter Piper pizza is good. I have not heard of Peter Piper pizza. That is a whole new thing. Oh my gosh. I like kangaroos and I have shiny Kangaskhan and Shield. Nice. That is a really cool Pokemon. I do like Kangaskhan. Chuck E. Cheese is not what you go out of your way to eat. You're stuck at a children's birthday party. You're going to eat it. Oh, okay. Right. I wasn't sure because I've like seen it before and I'm kind of intrigued. Popeye's chicken here in the Philippines. I've seen videos of people eating Popeye's chicken and it looks divine. I'm like, oh, I want to try it so bad. If you ever got to come to America, first stop at Popeye's and you'll see it's so good. I want to try In-N-Out as well. I want to try In-N-Out and I want to try Popeye's. Those are the ones that I see that I'm like, it looks really good. Oh wait, I just read that. Sorry, Micah. Oh, get this. The shiny Trico was a female. Her name's Geico because one night I dreamt that Geico Gecko was a chick for some reason. Yeah, I know. It's very bizarre and random. I like that though. That's a cool story. I like spiders because they're like free pest control. They are. They are, Kuromi. Meow, hi. I'll be lurking this time mostly, but good luck with the hunt. Thank you, Meow. I appreciate that a lot and good to see you. The animatronic on Chuck E. Cheese is scary. No way I'm going there in my life. If I had the option, I would definitely want to go. I feel like that's some like... I just gotta see it to believe it type of thing. Man, Chuck E. Cheese talk reminds me of an off-brand establishment we were taken to in kindergarten, Ants in Your Pants. Oh, that's kind of funny. Also, if you don't remember, if I ever came here and changed my name yet, but it's JS. Oh, okay. No, I didn't know that you changed your name, JS. Thank you for letting me know. I appreciate that. I like the new name change. Do you have a SeaWorld or Six Flags? I don't have a Six Flags. I think we used to have like a wet and wild world, like that kind of thing. That's what it was called, but I've never been. In-N-Out is overhyped. Is it? No, don't say that. Don't kill my dreams. I have a bunch of American friends, and the more I talk about stuff we have versus them, we are missing out on a lot. I think we are for sure. In-N-Out is not good. Don't waste your money. No, don't say that. Chuck E. Cheese low-key basically looks like FNAF. Yeah, that's why I kind of want to go. By the way, I knew that was your secret hunt was Corviknight because you may or may not have name dropped it when you replied to my comment on the Shiny Rikidi video. I think I might have. I can't remember if I did or didn't, but I'm sure that I would have. So nice. I'll take that to my grave. In-N-Out is what people in California think authentic food tastes like. Oh, okay, all right. All good. Thank you, Meow. What kind of cars do y'all have there? Ford, Mazda, Nissan, Toyota, or different cars? Ford, Mazda, Nissan, Toyota is all pretty accurate. Yeah. Yeah, all those BMWs, that kind of thing. I had one Dynamax adventure where I caught both Red Stripe and Blue Stripe Basculin, and I only noticed it at the summary end bit, but neither was shiny. Oh no, that's so sad. What's your thoughts on Wonka? I haven't watched it yet. I still haven't watched it. I've been really behind on watching movies. I've just literally been, if anything, I'm watching anime or YouTube. Visiting the USA during the decade is not a good. Oh really? Is it not as good at the moment? When is FNAF gameplay? I want to laugh. Oh, you want to laugh at me getting absolutely terrified? I could probably do either a stream or a video playing FNAF again soon. It does sound non-PG, but it is what it was called. Is there any good decade to visit America though? I don't know. I'm not sure. I'd have to get your guys' opinion on that. Fendi Impact, hi! Just wanted to drop by and say hi as it is really early in the morning for me. No stress at all. Great to get to see you, Impact. Hope you're doing well and have a good sleep. That does sound like a water park at all. It doesn't? Well, I promise it is. In-N-Out is there for you when no other burger places are. As a Californian, In-N-Out is fire. Okay, so it depends where you're from, it seems like, as to whether or not you'd like In-N-Out. I feel like because where I'm from, like, it's very limited. I probably would like In-N-Out because I haven't got to experience a whole lot of stuff like that, so I don't know. Fun fact, the guy who founded Chuck E. Cheese also worked for Atari and helped make Pong, so he kind of directly calls FNAF. Yeah, literally, that sounds like it. You name dropped it when you replied to me on that one. Okay, well, I was going to say that was a little sneaky here. I do that sometimes. Sometimes, then I forget that I even do it, so I don't even know. Whataburger In-N-Out. I've heard of Whataburger as well, and that looks good. Wait, Buttercup, you should totally play FNAF Security Breach Ruin. I think I might have that on my, I might have it on my Switch. I'll have to see. I'll stay here. Top people, though, we didn't exist, but it's home. That's fair. It is hot. It is still hot. It was starting to go cool, and I feel like it's gone hot again. What kind of shoes do you got over there that we don't have here? Oh, I would have no idea with shoes. A lot of the stuff that I wear, because I'm into like a little bit of an alternative fashion, like that sort of stuff. So I'm usually ordering stuff from America. So I don't know, but I feel like a lot of people wear Crocs here and like flip-flops. So yeah. I'm watching Wednesday Netflix during a Wednesday. Hopefully it will give me shiny luck to hunt Regichalk. Hopefully, Karomi. Fingers crossed. Not a big fan. I've never been to America, but I would like to go at some point. Are celebrities the same like Drake, John Cena, Obama, Ariana Grande? I would say so. I think that a lot of places are influenced by like America, like in terms of that sort of stuff. Joker, yeah. I mean, it seems pretty full on, but once again, it probably depends on also the areas that you are and stuff like that. Just like there are better and safer areas of Australia compared to other areas in Australia that aren't. I mean, shows, not shoes. Oh, okay. I don't know. I don't watch too much TV anymore, to be honest. I feel like it's just always the news on. Shiny Tyrogue eluding me. No, Skippy. Hopefully you can get it soon. If we're talking about overhyped joints, Five Guys, the burgers are mid and the fries are horribly greasy and it's expensive. Is Five Guys really not good? That's so sad. It's nice you play along with me, Buttercup. I try, Crabstar. I'm glad you're here with me as well. I like TV shows. Yeah, I don't know too many. I feel like we've got. I really don't know. I don't know what is even TV in Australia is even like anymore. I haven't watched like TV in years. The only time I really ever watch TV in Australia is when I go to my nana's because she lives on like a property, so she doesn't have like crazy internet or anything like that. Like she lives kind of out on acres and stuff, so it'll only sort of be then and then I'll watch like Channel 9 or Channel 10 and I don't really think there's too much anything going crazy. Australia culture seems pretty interesting than America culture, not gonna lie. That's hard. I guess it's hard to say because I would say the same thing. It seems, I think it's like what you're not used to seems like that, if you know what I mean. Like I feel like that about American culture. Security Breach Ruin isn't on Switch yet, but it is on like everything else besides Xbox. Oh, okay. I didn't know that. Well, I might have to look into it then. I remember the slide being like the Australian version of UK skins back in the day. Oh, the skins. Yep. I never watched it, but I remember seeing a bunch of gifs about it. It's crazy to think that if you and I had a conversation face to face, you would have an accent to me and I would have an accent to you. I know, which is so weird, isn't it? I'm back after being an overexcited mess at 2 a.m. No, all good, baby moon. Welcome back. Luckily, I know which ones I need for which region as far as the shiny starters are concerned. Well, that's good then, Jordan, at least. Do you think you can do an American accent? The only one I've ever been able to kind of do is like somewhat a Texan accent, and I'm not consistent with that. And I'm wearing a Kuromi hat, which has ears, which move, and possibly give me ultra shiny luck, including the Netflix show I'm watching. Oh, nice. What are you watching on Netflix? I have a Cinnamoroll hat like that, and you squeeze the paws and then the ears lift up. It's really cute. I keep forgetting Zigzagoon can learn Thunderbolt. Oh, I forgot about that too. Mama Pop diners are probably your best bet for getting a good burger, short of finding someone's barbecue. Yeah, I was going to say, that's like a big thing, isn't it? American barbecues do seem a bit different to like Australian barbecues though. But have you played Breath of the Wild or Tears of the Kingdom? No, I have not. I have not played either of those, but I've heard great things about both. Ulysses, hi! I am at 2,857 checks so far. Skins was fun if you were a teen. I don't think teen dramas hold up after you have a good insurance premiums. I think you're pretty accurate onto that, Skippy. I do like Australian accents. Sometimes they sound like the British. Yes, I was going to say Skylaria. I think you're pretty accurate on that because either people guess Australia or they guess that I'm from the UK. And either one, I'm not mad at. Australian accent, you mean g'day, g'day, mate? Yep, that's it. I never say g'day, and I don't really say mate either. These are not words that are super common in my vocabulary, but a lot of people around me do use those words a lot. I think because I watch so much like UK, US, and like Japanese content, my vocabulary is very different. Like I don't necessarily talk like a traditional Australian, I guess, as if you want to say. Some things though, for sure, like I will say things I'm like, yep, that's Australian. I used to watch Skins US when I was a freshman in high school. Show was wild. I know. It's like, I feel like now Euphoria is like the new Skins. Are you in the military? I am not in the military. I once considered joining the military when I was like in high school, but I realized I'm too soft for that kind of thing. Fun fact, Vanillix can learn Explosion. Oh, Steven, how do you know that? Did you find that out in a not good way? Also, hello. I do say cheeky. Yes, I do. I found a shiny Rayquaza and Ultramoon in 2 soft resets. No way, 2? I've never had a shiny legendary that fast. Congratulations. Shiny hunting Regice and Ultra Sun Ultramoon currently at 3,300. Oh no! Fingers crossed you get it soon. I hope so. Hi, Steven. I'm doing well, thank you. How are you? I had a job interview today that went pretty well, so I was very nervous for that, but I've settled down a bit now. But yeah, I hope you're doing good. So the shiny starters I need are shiny Infernape for Sinnoh, shiny Blaziken and Swampert for Hoenn, and shiny Typhlosion for Alligator for Johto. I have everything else except for those 5. Ooh, nice. You're making fantastic progress. I knew a Bogan in high school. He showed me some truly mid-Australian television. Yeah, no, that sounds pretty accurate. I'm not going to lie, Skippy. But I kept joining the military would be very surprising to me. Yeah, I don't think I at all come across as like the militant type. I just don't think that's me. I think I'm too creative, and I think I'm a little too emotional to be able to do something like that. I found out Vanillix could learn Explosion from a meme I saw about a Pokemon that could learn it. Oh, okay. Well, I'm glad you didn't find out the hard way. You joined the military, and I'm not joining the military. But hi, young man. Good to see you. Hope you're doing well. Is crikey a thing Australian people say, or is it just a TV shows and movies? I've definitely heard Australians use it here and there, but nowhere near as much as what's portrayed in when the media is trying to like express an Australian character, you know? Definitely over exaggerated in shows. Like I'd say probably 1 in 100 people use that word. Maybe. What job did you apply for? I feel like you could be a teacher or like an elementary school. For elementary school kids, I actually wouldn't mind that. Being a teacher for elementary school kids would be awesome, but I am not qualified to do that at all. Although that would be really fun. It's actually for farmhand work, so it's going to be a lot of work and it's going to be hard work, but it's only going to be like sort of a temporary thing for the time being, so yeah. The shiny luck for me is so much better for me, Kuromi hat watching Wednesday. Some snacks to binge on at the shiny charm and the one and only Shamrock cookie. That's right. You got all the luck going, Kuromi. You'll get that shiny soon. No way in the nether I'll join it. No, that's completely fair. I mean, I'm not going to lie. When I talked about thinking I was going to join, I didn't really know what the military did. I didn't really understand that. I just thought of like what movies showed and I was like, oh yeah, I'll get ripped. I'll be really strong. That'll be cool. And then I looked into it and I was like, actually, that does not sound anything like me. If I am being honest, like, I wanted to either work with animals when I was a kid, or I wanted to do something where I was making stuff. I always wanted to do something creative. So that was sort of just like me going, I think, like in my, oh yeah, I could be like ripped and really strong, that kind of thing. But I don't think it would have been fulfilling to me personally. I think we watched like 3 seasons of McCloud's Daughters with no irony. He just thought it was peak. Yeah, people really liked McCloud's Daughters. I never watched it. It wasn't for me. I always watch more animation, if I'm honest. Crikey, mate, that was one cheeky butter you got there. See, I can sound a little bit Australian when I really try. Butter, can you give me an example of crikey used in a sentence? Crikey, that spider's blimmin' huge. Better go get out the Mortine to take care of it. That's probably the most accurate way I can use it in a sentence. Also, I don't actually spray spiders. I catch them and take them outside because I don't like to eliminate little insects. I feel bad. The only ones I'm probably a little bit guilty of doing that with is mosquitoes, because they just be getting in my grill for no reason. It's for what kind of work? Did you say farmhand? I couldn't hear you. Yes, I did say farmhand. Yeah, so just be doing that sort of thing. Because it'll be winter here too, so it'll be a little bit cooler, and the money is going to be really good. So they're saying minimum of 38 hours a week up to 50 hours a week. So it'll be a lot of work, but I am determined. Butter strong, butter smash, puny people. I'm definitely not very buttery and strong at the moment. Forgot to mention the extra luck from Bidoof. Oh, that's awesome. Yeah, I was going to say the Bidoof luck as well. Let's hear that. Let's hear that Texan accent. I can't even. That was like Minnesotian. I can't even do it. Catch them spiders. Nah, I take every one of them out. Insects that step on my house, especially flies. I hate flies. Flies are only really bad here in summer. So as long as you keep the door shut quick, you're okay. I'll just let the spider hang out because it'll be a bother to remove it and they need to find a new home. That's true, Crabster. That is true. Wait, you take spiders outside like the giant Australian spiders? You take them outside? I do. I usually catch them in like a lunchbox or something and then take them outside. I don't like to kill them. I feel too bad. Which means that I should have all of the shiny starters by the time Legends EA comes out, which is why I'm partaking in this little passionate side project of mine in the first place. Oh, nice. I like it. I like it. It's not a bad little, way to go about it. And I was going to say, considering your shiny luck, Jordan, I feel like you'll fly through it in no time, to be honest. So, you will be good. Sorry, guys. I'm going to have a little sip of my water. Cracky, that one Ella accent. You sure can't do the Texan accent, kid. I can do like Minnesotan sometimes, but that's not all the time. I don't know. I can't control them. Sometimes I want to do like an accent and then another one will just happen and it won't be able to work. According to my voice addiction, teacher from school, from back in college, people from where I live have no accent as far as the IPA is concerned. Oh, okay. Interesting. English speakers always comparing accents, at least we're speaking the same language. Italians have completely incomprehensible dialects to other Italians. It's interesting, isn't it? Even I find that's the case in Asia as well. Like you'll have different dialects between different parts of Asia that'll be completely different. Like what kind of spiders? Like huntsmen? Aren't they scary, massive ones? They're not scary to me, but there are huntsmen around. They be doing their thing though. What's your favorite song of all time? A song you can listen to and never get tired of? Ooh, that's a great question. Oh, that's hard. That's really hard. What song can I listen to at any time, no matter what mood I'm in, and just always love it? Honestly, probably the Pokemon Mystery Dungeon soundtrack, if I'm being real with you. Like a kid perfect? Oh, that's sweet, Crabster. That was a solid Carl Weezer impression. Thank you, Skippy. I'll take it. We want more of my croissant. When Game Freak makes Sweden-inspired regions, there could be a regional variant of Magikarp, which is based off Swedish fish, the candy, and be a water fairy type. That would be really cool. I'd love that. Wait, I know or accent, you can do Animal Crossing ones. Oh, that's right. Yeah, we can do Animal Crossing. That's probably my best accent, to be honest. I hate dialect. People speak the same language and suddenly the different dialect change everything. Oh, 100%. You're not wrong. None of your business. Hello. Oh my gosh. I found your channel recently. I love your videos. They're helping me with my hunt with Arceus. I hope you get the Registeel soon. Thank you so much. That's so sweet, business. I appreciate that a lot, and I'm wishing you luck on your Arceus. I know that thing was definitely brutal for me, so I hope you have an easier time with it, but thank you. Hosier always gets me in my feels, rain or shine. He got me crying in my cups. I think that might have been autocorrect, but that's so sad. But yeah, no. I get that. I see there's music that I know that I can always listen to when I'm in a certain mood, but it's hard to find like certain artists I can listen to all the time. I really like Linkin Park a lot. You guys know that. But I was going to say another one that I'm a really big fan of, which has been like the past probably like year and a half, I've been really into Yeet. I know that might be kind of surprising, but I have just been, Yeet's like in my top 3 artists now. I don't even know what's going on. Huggy Smalls, thank you so much for gifting 5 memberships. That is so sweet. Thank you so much, Huggy. Welcome Corey, Joyoshi, Nito, Paige, and Tyler to the memberships. You guys have access to all the cool emotes. And a huge thank you to you, Huggy, for gifting those 5 memberships. I appreciate that so much. Thank you. You're a mad lad for still resetting for Registeel. Wishing you all the shiny luck. Oh, thank you, Huggy. I appreciate that so much. Great to see you again. I hope you've been doing well, and thank you again so much for gifting those memberships. That is very much so appreciated. I hope you've been doing well. Good to hear from you. Good to see you again in the stream. And yes, thank you on behalf of everyone who was gifted a membership. If you did get gifted a membership, don't forget to say thank you to Huggy. Very sweet. That's awesome. And yeah, hopefully we'll get this Registeel soon. We're definitely trying for it. Samuel, hi! Greetings, Buttercup. Good luck with the shiny hunt. Thank you, Samuel. I appreciate that so much. I hope you're doing well. I will definitely take all of the luck that I can get for this this little bundle of steel, that's for sure. We've had a few people, like, more as the streams have gone on, I've noticed more people, like, uniquely saying that they feel like the Reggie's coming soon, so I'm hoping so. I'm hoping we don't go too far over odds. I feel like we might, considering Regichock was quite under odds, but we'll just have to see. It's all RNG at the end of the day. You're hungry, Micah? What are you thinking about eating? Was it all that talk of pizza? When will this thing shine? I don't know, Snowy, but I'm hoping soon. Like I said, today's stream we're going to try to get to 3,000. So I'm hoping maybe we'll get lucky and get it within that time. Who knows? It just takes one check to get lucky, so anything could happen. Oop. Now the Reggie won't appear today. You don't think so, Crabster? You don't think so? When are you calling it? When do you think it's going to happen? Do you think it'll be before or do you think it'll be after 4,000? Because for those of you guys who don't know, I do have the shiny charm in this copy of Sword, but with the Reggie hunts, the shiny charm doesn't affect them. So they are effectively full odd hunts. So, you know, you've got the base odds of 4,096, I believe it is. So it could happen under odds for sure. But I just think after we got Regirock, I don't know if that's going to happen. So we'll have to see. Show us the minty boy. I'm trying, Kronos. I promise I'm trying. Hopefully I can make it happen. Before before 4K around the late 3. You think so, Crabster? I wouldn't be mad at that. If we got it under odds still, even if it was higher under odds, I'd be happy with that still. I've been doing some Heart Gold, Soul Silver, and Gen 5 hunts, so the odds could be worse. Oh, yeah. You're not wrong, Skippy. You are not wrong at all. Also, when people bully my sister in school, I will stand up for my sister and tell them to stop, or else I will tell on them because to let them know how much of a kind person I am. I think it's good that you stand up for your sister. Not a lot of people are willing to put themselves out there for others, so I think that's really cool, and I'm sure your sister appreciates it a lot. Akira, hi! I'm late because I didn't get notified. No, that's okay. I think that happens a lot. I get a lot of people are like, I don't get a notification. I didn't even know that this was happening right now. And I'm like, that's okay. At least for the streams, I always keep the VODs up so you don't have to stress. But good to get to see you, Akira. Welcome. Top 5 games of all time. It's got to be Pokemon Mystery Dungeon Explorers of Time, Black Ops 2, Minecraft. This is hard. This is where it gets hard because I start losing places here. I'm going to give you those 3 for now. Let me cook on the other ones. I'll work on it. Please Arceus grant this butter girl the mint boy. Thank you, Snowy. I hope we can get it. That'd be nice. This question is also for anyone in chat. Very valid. Oh, I appreciate you asking. Day 7 and no shinies over here. I watch Sword and Shield hunts to feel something. Oh, Skippy, trust me, I feel that. After Corviknight, well, during Corviknight, I should say, I was really feeling that way. I was like, I think my game is just broken and Corviknight is just doomed to be shiny locked. So yeah, I feel that. I wish you luck and I hope that shiny dry streak breaks soon. The Registeel is a shiny one, Banoffee. I agree. Oh my gosh. And by the way, every time I see your name, I always want to try a Banoffee pie. Just gotta say it. Hope you're doing well. I'll stand for those spiders that you kicked out of your home, butter. Well, I take them to a nice tree. You know, I take them to a nice tree out the front so they can go on their way. I'm pretty sure 1 or 2 of them have come back inside and I've had to take them out again. I'm like, no. I didn't take you out here to go let you go to the potty and then you come back in. But yeah, I think because I just take them outside, they're pretty good about it all. Black Ops 2 is a crazy addition to the list. I love Black Ops 2. I actually, for those of you who are new here to the lore, in high school I actually missed my my prom for a Black Ops 2 LAN tournament. So I used to be really into it. I'm not really good at FPS anymore. I'm not really good at those kind of games, but I used to be really into it, especially Search and Destroy. Black Ops 2 is goated. I absolutely agree. It's fantastic, especially because of zombies there. For me, it's a very nostalgic game, which is why it's very highly rated on my list. Pokemon Heart Gold, Soul Silver, Persona 5 Royal, SMT Nocturne, Final Fantasy 7, and Sonic 3, and Knuckles. Oh, nice. Those are solid picks. It's not like it ever really gets cold enough to hurt the spiders left outside. That's true, especially where I am. I don't really have that. 1 is Minecraft, 2 is Pokemon, 3 is Fortnite, 4 is Hollow Knight, and 5 is Resident Evil. That's a really solid list, Crabster. Black Ops 2 Zombies was so good. Remember the map at the bus? Transit? Yes, I do, Micah. I love Transit. It was so good. My subscription didn't tell me this was happening. That's okay, Shinding. It's great to see you. Top 5 games. If we're going off my faves, Dragon Age Origins, Skyward Sword, Harvest Moon AWOL, Harvest Moon Tree of Tranquility, and Pillars of Eternity. Nice, Eye in the Sky. We got some diversity. I like it. Do you regret not going to prom? Why or why not? I don't regret it at all. I wasn't a very social person, and in high school, when I finished, I was actually doing online just because of like my family situation and everything, so I didn't really even know anyone anyway. So for me, I don't regret it. I thought it was pretty cool. I still don't feel like going after Mudsdale today. I'm going to go back to Cresselia. Sounds good, Akira. Wish you luck on the Cresselia. Wait, you ditched the guy at prom for Black Ops 2? Wow, that's wild. No, I didn't. I wasn't going with anyone. I was like, I had a couple people ask and I was like, honestly, I'm probably not going to go anyway. And then when that came up, I was like, yep, no, I definitely am not going to go. I'm going to do that instead. We got to be prepared for whatever information that might be on the horizon within the coming months regarding which starters will be in the game after all. Yes, which is going to be so exciting. Random content, hi, good to see you. Short my slow notice. Yes. Good to see you, by the way, Random. We got to get the Sword and Shield outfit to the Black Ops 2. Time to start modding. Oh, that would be fun. I think one day eventually I would like to do a Black Ops 2 zombie stream with you guys. I think that would be very fun. You guys are cold-hearted. Poor spiders becoming homeless. No, they can stay in the yard. They're just outside pets. I could think of naming my shiny Magmortar if I get one Spicy Cherry because the fire type of Pepto-Bismol. Because of a YouTube short I watched. Sounds good to me, Kuromi. I like it. Yes, I will be buying GTA 6. Absolutely. I'm so excited for when that comes out. Prom is only good if you have a date, in my opinion, which I would probably agree with that. I didn't have a date, so I was like, what's the point? I was too busy on my game grind at that point. I had GTA 5, Black Ops 2. What was Titanfall out at that time? Battlefield, Skyrim. It was a good time. We'll be buying Pokemon Legends A to Z. Yes, I will, Micah. I will. But we could go to prom. Oh, yum. That's funny. Yeah, we'll just have whenever we do a meetup. Whenever we do a meetup, we'll be like, guys, the theme is prom. Come in your prom fits, please. But stood me up during prom. She forgot about me. No. And it was, you know what's weird that I didn't know about? People ask people to be their prom dates like a year in advance. I didn't even know that. I'm like, what if something happens? That's so early to choose. Sorry, normies. I got a noob tube. Some looses on land. That's right. Oh, it was so funny. Bhavya, hello. Good afternoon. Welcome to the stream. Hope you're doing well. If someone asked you to prom, but it was like the big ask in front of the school, would you have said no because of the Black Ops 2 tourney? I don't know what I would have done. I'm so bad. Like, if someone I would say that they wouldn't know me very well if they would ask me something like that in front of a lot of people. So I'd be like, why are you asking me that? I'm not very good with that kind of thing. I don't want to be mean, but I also don't want to say yes when I don't mean it. REGISTEEL won't shine for me. Let's take out some zombies. I agree, Banoffee, not a bad choice. I didn't go to prom either. I had nobody to go with. Hey, nothing wrong with that, yum. I asked the girl I took to prom in front of the whole school during passing period. I had friends hold up the sign that spelled prom with a question mark, and I had cake and flowers, and it was so nerve-wracking. That would have been, but that's so sweet. That's so much effort. I was way more interested in Mass Effect romances and my Skyrim marriage than prom. I went with my friend both years I was able. Oh, that's cool. See, that's not bad at all. Also, I watched your shiny Oshawott short in order to use it as a reference again while I was breeding for Oshawott. Nice! I hope that ended up helping give a little bit of inspiration for that hunt at least. Luckily, she said yes. I used to have a video of it, but I lost it. Oh no, that's so sad. Hopefully you find it again. Yeah, I asked you a year in advance and you said, yeah, can't believe you forgot. I'm gonna go cry now. Oh, Crabster, no. I'm sorry. My money's just about to be capped out thanks to the new manipulation trick. Oh, nice, Tyler. I'm glad it's working out for you. If you didn't have a date, but my mum told me I'd regret it if I didn't go. Oh, really? Yeah, no, for me, it just wasn't my thing, but I've never been like a person really into that kind of stuff, you know? I think if you like it though and you had a good time, then that's awesome. Everyone wear the powder blue ruffle shirt tuxedo regardless of gender. We're going to make a statement at the fan meetup. Yes, that would be absolutely fantastic. Prom was pretty boring for me, but the after party was lit. 2015 was a time, let me tell you. Aw, Snowy, that's good. I'm glad you had a great time. I recommend watching Blue Vector because he did an Ultra Beast Max Adventure video. Oh, okay. I might have to check that out then. It's okay. I can go to prom with my crush in my dreams. Oh, yum. Aw, that's so sad. Aw. I'll just clone myself a bunch of times and then nobody has to go to prom alone. I didn't know anything about prom online gaming. Only gaming. I know. That's what I was like. I was like, I'm sorry. I'm gonna be playing games. Yeah. I think I was just, yeah. I don't know. I don't regret it personally. I don't feel like I missed out because the high school that I would have had to go to prom at, I'd also only been to that high school for like a year, so I wasn't super close with a lot of people. It wasn't anything like that. Plus, I got to stay home and play like games with my online friends and do that, so that was actually really fun. I hated it. I left after like 20 minutes. I don't blame you, Akira. Honestly, I had more fun at the after party for prom than prom itself. Lol, my friend had the prom after party. Everyone was there. We partied until like 6 a.m. Dang! Sounds like you guys had a good time. Now I'm good. I'll wear butter yellow color so I can represent the butter movement. Yellow can work. I wouldn't be mad at yellow either. My brilliant diamond shining pearl Pokéradar chain keeps breaking. It's heartbreaking each and every time. Oh, I know. It sucks so much. That's the one thing. I would say Pokéradar hunting is probably my least... It's the most stressful. I'll say that. Cloak, hey! Sitting in class. I can't even listen in. Oh, no, that's okay, Cloak. I hope it's going well. Good to hear from you. Prom was meh for me since I didn't really have a date, sadly. Oh, I'm sorry to hear that, Skylaria. Well, just remember, prom is not the peak. Prom is not the peak, okay? Life gets better. I think personally for me, life got a lot better after I got out of high school. I'm not gonna lie. My friends wrote me in on the ballot and I ended up getting prom queen. I really thought it was a joke at first. Oh, baby moon, that's so cute. That's awesome. Where I am, we don't do anything like that from what I heard, which is kind of sad. So I feel like that'd be such like a cool experience. My French-Canadian copy of Soul Silver came in the other day. Got to start farming shiny dittos. Yes, sounds good, Skippy. Don't drink and drive if anyone is going to prom after party. Spend the night or find a DD or an Uber. I agree, Michael. Very good advice. If someone asks me to prom, I say I'm too young. That's a good answer as well. I've been MIA for a while. This pregnancy is rough. How many resets you at now, Mint Reggie? Thank you, Kelly. I appreciate that. It's good to see you again. I hope that everything is going smoothly with the pregnancy. I can imagine you're probably feeling it quite a bit. So good to get to hear from you again. And I believe this check will be at 2,895 checks. But I hope you're doing well. Of course, you're short on Shiny Oshawott helped as a reference. I wouldn't be telling you about it otherwise. Well, I'm glad to hear that then. Well, since I can't hear anything, I'm gonna go again. But good luck, Butter. No, all good. No stress, Clerk. All good. I used to love Pokéradar in the original Diamond Pearl, but it doesn't feel the same anymore. It is definitely different. I won't lie. I struggled with both games with Pokéradar hunting though. It's very depressing when you see everyone else with a date. Yeah, I mean, I was like, I'm gonna do my own thing. That's kind of the way I was with it, but I can see where you'd be coming from with that, Akira. The peak is butter movement, guys. Don't forget our mission. That's right. Never lose sight of the mission. I remember for my friend's birthday, we had a party and they had this karaoke machine. I turned off the music for the party, got on the mic and told the whole house to sing her happy birthday. Oh, that's sweet. I watched the Cabalion video of yours and I was so impressed because you also use the netball, which I like the netball, because I like the netball because I like bug types, and I use Ultra Ball because it's more likely to catch. Yeah, no, that's fair. Well, I'm glad you liked it. I thought the netball was a good pick. High school seems like the most important time in your life, and then you graduate and immediately like it's like, oh, that wasn't that big of a deal. 100%. I absolutely agree. You think it's like the pinnacle of life, but really for me, it felt like it was like a speed bump, you know? I know some folks who peaked in college and high school, and it's like, you guys know you can buy whatever you want with real money right now, right? This is the best part. That's what I mean. I was like, everyone was telling me like, high school's the best time of your life. Make sure you enjoy it. And I was miserable through high school. I did not enjoy it at all. For me, life got so much better. Like, it was obviously ups and downs. Life is like that, but I think it got a lot better after high school. Don't get me wrong. I struggled for quite a while being like, what am I going to do? And even now I feel like that. But I'm just kind of like going with it. I realize it's okay to not have a fully set up plan. If you do have a fully set up plan, that's awesome. But I think there's a lot of pressure to have everything all figured out. But I don't think it's so linear, you know? It was awesome, lol. My 10-year high school reunion is in September and I don't think I'll be going. No, that's fair. I think that they did like a 5-year one for my high school not too long ago. And I was like, yeah, no, I'm good. I know some folks who picked... Oh, I just read that. My bad. Sorry, Skippy. Adam, hi! Hey, Buttercup, so good to see you. It's been a long time since I've last seen you live. I hope you're doing amazing. Thank you, Adam. I appreciate that. It has been a minute. How are you? Elementary school was way better than high school for me. I would say, yeah. I feel like there was a lot of, like, very simple drama in primary school, but it was a lot of good memories for me. More good memories in elementary school than high school. I saw a bunch of people having the worst time in high school, bag teachers, bullies, and stuff. I'm glad my teachers are all cool and outbatch all cool people, no bullying and stuff. No, that's good then, yeah. Bullying is probably one of the worst parts of high school. I don't know how that, yeah, not in a fun, not missing the bullying aspect of it. High school should have been like the musical movies on Disney. I agree, Micah. It probably would have been a bit more interesting. To be honest, the only part of high school I remember fondly was the good friends I made and leaving. No, that's probably... I would say I'm in the same boat, but with that one, Banoffee. Honestly, I've never been to school anymore at my teen because I became a shut-in playing video games. I think a lot of people do that though, to be fair. I think a lot of people go that way now, which I kind of get it, but you got to do what feels right for you. And you know, when you're ready to get out there and do your thing, you'll know. I wonder when we're getting some new Gen 5 revisits. I know, Skippy. Hopefully in the next couple of years, maybe the next 3 or 4 years, we could see that. I don't think my class has done any reunions, but then I haven't been keeping up with it because I didn't get along with almost all my classmates. No, I completely get that. Gabe, hi! Yes, you are here. Good to see you again in the stream. Nice to catch you in another one. How are you? Actually, for middle school, math went downhill because it wasn't as fun to me as the so many multiply questions because I always be finishing fast in elementary school. I know, I felt like I did really well in elementary school, and then when it hit to high school, it just hit me like a wall of bricks, you know? I was like, this is hard. I don't even know what's going on anymore. It's going good, Gabe. How are you? I had a job interview today, so I should be starting work in May sometime, which is going to be crazy. I thought it was going to be earlier start, but in May, it's going to be very busy, but I'm excited for it. I've got crazy middle school story if anyone wants to hear, but it's non-PG, let me know. Up to you, Micah, if you want to share. I became a shut-in during college because college such, yeah, I think a lot of people go through that with college, not feeling like they fit in necessarily, not really sure of where everything's going. I could see that. No, I got you, Leon. I think there's a lot of us here, to be completely honest. I'm doing great, thanks. So good to hear your voice. Have you got any shinies since the talk on Regirock, as that's the last time I've seen you? In terms of the streams, no, just those ones at the moment, but we're working on this Registeel, so hopefully we can make it happen. SR Dread, yes, I am streaming. Hi, how are you? Good to see you again. Depends how bad the non-PG is. I'm okay. My weekend is over now, so I got to work starting tomorrow, but it's okay. I need money. It's nearing midnight for me. Oh, is it really, Gabe? Well, it's good to see you, though. I hope you had a nice little weekend, and hopefully work goes smoothly for you. I can't wait. Yeah. 20. Oh, that's awesome. Yum. I hope you have a fantastic birthday. I'm glad and congrats. Seems like it went well. Thank you, Gabe. I appreciate that. Yeah, it went well, but it's going to be a lot of work. So it's going to be, I was telling the chat earlier, I was saying to you guys, I was like, it's minimum going to be 38 hours a week, up to 50 hours a week. So I'm going to be pretty much work, stream, that's going to be in sleep. That's going to be me for a couple months. Wait, Butter, I thought we didn't allow non-PG. Yeah, it depends how it is. If it's like not too crazy, I prefer to keep things more PG, you know? But if it's like over PG, then I'm a little like, oh, maybe not. I think I spent most of high school doing the homework for each class and in class immediately before it. Yeah, no, I did that with a lot of subjects too. I'm not going to lie. For half the stuff we learned in high school we don't use today, they should teach us how to buy cars, house and stuff. Teach us how important a good credit score is. I absolutely agree with you, Micah. That is where I think they should be focusing as well. I'm going to hit the growth spurt soon. You will, Yum. You got this. I won't mention my non-PG middle school story. Okay, Micah, all good. If you think it's gonna be past PG, then maybe we leave it. Do you mind me asking you what you got hired into? Yeah, it'll be a farmhand, basically. A farmhand. I might have said that too quick. But yeah, so I'm not like doing any like crazy heavy lifting and stuff, but I'm doing a lot of like the planting and stuff like that. So that kind of thing. It's only temporary work for the time being, but it's just because my car broke down recently and like I've had a few things come up in the past month, and with the moving and stuff, it's been a little bit tight. So I'm like, I need to do something for a little bit just to save up a bit of money again, and then we'll be good. But I'll be working hard on YouTube as well, so don't worry, I'll still be doing this. You just might get me being a little bit tired during streams sometimes, but if you guys don't mind hanging out still. I introduced my GF to Pokemon and she's enjoying it now. Oh, that's so good. Oh my gosh. Make sure to make time to make sure you're going to be okay. Thank you. I appreciate that, Gabe. I'm sure I will. I'll figure it out as I go, but I'm not going to stop YouTube. That's one thing I'm very adamant on. If I get too run down, I will do what I have to do to still make YouTube work, because this is the thing that makes me the happiest. I beg to differ. With half of the thing in school is useless, though maybe it is in America. Yeah, I've never been to school in America, so I can't say, but I think the most important things they should be teaching kids is not the stuff that they do teach them a lot of the time. Oh, it's over PG. Yeah, we might leave it then, Micah. During the streams, be on the safe side. I agree, Kira. Is this stream like a PG-13 stream or something? It's more just if it's like very graphic and full on, then that's when I'm more so like, oh, because not that it's like, it's not usually regular people, but it's more so like, we've had a couple of people come in and say some kind of wild stuff here and there, and I'm like, oh, okay, I don't really know how to respond to that. But if it's like around that, it's not too bad. It's just, if it's really graphic, then maybe not. Also, my first friend from middle school named Timmy, many weeks later, he betrayed me, which I said, I became sad many months of time. Oh no, that's so sad. I'm sorry to hear that, Kurumi. I hope things start to get better for you soon and that works itself out. Anyone see any good movies lately? I haven't really been watching too many movies, but I've been watching a lot of anime. I'm doing really well on my legendary shiny quest. I got all the DA shinies hunted for Shield. Now only 5 Dynamax adventures, shiny legendaries away from shiny hunting again for Violet, and there was a lot for Violet. Nice, Adam. That's awesome. It sounds like you're making great progress. There's no good movies out. I'm waiting for Deadpool 3. Did you watch Kong and Godzilla? Isn't that one pretty good? Who needs the military when you can CNA bail hay? That's it. That's it, Skippy. I did watch the movie called Plane. I bought it from Redbox for like $3. That movie was good. Oh, that's cool. I haven't heard of that one. Fish Fry, I hope you blow up on YouTube someday. Thank you, Fish Fry. I appreciate that so much. That's so kind and lovely to have you in the stream. YouTube is a passion project. It really is. It really is. You make us the happiest, so I'm glad you could do the same for you. Oh, I appreciate that, Gabe. It means a lot. Yeah, you guys are awesome. I genuinely could not ask for a better community. I want every single shiny legendary hunted to transfer to all my games, so I feel very close. That's awesome, Adam. It sounds like you're doing amazingly. I've tried to do a few more legendary and that sort of those sort of hunts at the moment. I'm getting there, but it'll take its time. Is it Meritz? I hope I'm saying your name right. Hi, welcome to the stream. I hope you're doing well. Welcome. Once you've blown up, don't forget to make me an admin. I'm just taking advantage now. Oh, Crabster. You definitely be in my top list of people when I need more mods to ask, for sure. Smokey, hi. Great to see you. Welcome. Have you watched Kaiju number 8? Yes, I watched the first episode. It's so good. I'm so excited. It's going to be amazing. I watched all 3 Aladdin movies recently. Oh, really? I think I've only seen the first one. Shrek 2 came back to theaters this last week. It was one of my fave movies, so it was fun having all my friends together to go see it. That would have been awesome. Is that the one with the fairy godmother? With all the, like, the music and stuff? Because that one was my favorite Shrek. I'm not gonna lie. Ken Bale, hey, I'll be trying. I don't think I'll be working on hay. I think I'll be doing with macadamias, so it'll be a little bit different, but we'll see how it goes. James, hi, good to see you. Welcome to the stream. I hope you're doing well. My favorite anime is My Melody and the Cure anime, if that's correct that I remember. No, that's cool. Did you ever watch the Kuromi short series anime that they did? That one was pretty cute. I just watched the Lugia 2000 movie, and now it makes full sense why Lugia is flying psychic. They pretty much were flying in the water. That's right, baby. I know. I was the same way. When I watched it, I was like, oh, that makes a lot more sense. Yes, it is so good. Oh, that's awesome. I love it. I love it. It was the best one. The other two movies are definitely worth watching. Oh, okay. Well, if I get the opportunity to, I'll have to check them out. I think you should watch Red Cat Ramen coming in July. I think it's a feel-good anime. Ooh, that'll be nice. I also started watching a new one, and it's a romance one, and it's got like this knight who went to the tower, and there's the witch, and he's trying to get her to marry him because she's the only one who can withstand the curse and help him break it. I think there's only 2 episodes out on that, but I'm kind of excited to see where that goes. I would be a bad mod. I barely show up. No, you're okay, Shindings. Don't even stress. We're pretty good with mods at the moment anyway, so I wouldn't worry. I need 5 more shiny legendaries for Violet. Then I'll be hunting all the legendaries again for Legends Arceus. But there's only 11 from DA, so should be done fast for Legends Arceus. Oh, nice. That's awesome, Adam. We'll keep up the great work. I watched Twilight the other day because this girl was streaming it on Twitch, and it was an interesting movie. Oh, did you finally watch it? Yeah, I was going to say, it's been a long time since I've watched Twilight. I watched the Kuromi Shorts anime. Nice. It was so good, wasn't it? I loved it. I thought it was really cute. Kind of sad, though. It was the one when she had the baby. It was wild if anyone's seen that one. Oh, that wouldn't have been the first one then. I've only seen the first one. Suzume was pretty fun. Had some Your Name vibes, but I think the story works a bit more cohesively. Ah, okay. All right. Buttercup, you're the best butter. I would spread you on my toast every day. That sounds really weird. It does sound kind of interesting, doesn't it? But I think I get what you're saying. So that's very, very, very sweet. Did you watch Osama Ranking? If so, what did you think of it? No, I don't think I did. What one is that about, Banoffee? I'm pretty bad with some of the names. I could have watched it. I just can't remember. How far along are you on Black Clover? I'm not very far. I'm gonna be honest, Crabster. I'm not very far. I did like a day where I binged like a couple episodes, and then I've fallen out of the loop. It's because I get so overwhelmed when there's a lot of episodes out on an anime. Because I think there's quite a few episodes out for Black Clover, isn't there? And then there's the movies, but I will eventually watch that one. How many encounters have you done so far, James? I believe I'm at 2,919, about to be 2,920. I can't wait for the visuals for the OP Ed for Kaiju number 8. It's going to be so good. Have you watched Clannad? No, I haven't, Kronos, but that's also on my list of ones I've been recommended to watch. I watched I watched Twilight. Oh, really? Random? Nice. I got like 3 shiny legendaries and duplicates because of this challenge, but it's going to feel amazing loading up all my Pokemon games, already having all shiny legendaries all legitimately hunted. Yeah, that's a pretty big flex. The butter will apprehend random content immediately. Sorry for that, boss. The butter movement, I mean, sorry for that again, boss. No, that's okay, Crabster. All stress. All stress aside, it's understandable. I appreciate your hard work. Am I a mum? No, I'm definitely not a mum. I am certainly not a mum. Shouts out to the mums out there watching, though. I appreciate what you do. But yeah, I don't know if I'll ever have actual children. You know, just don't know if it's for me, but I'll definitely have dogs and cats. That's for sure. Just need a bit more time before I'm ready for that, for a dog or a cat, but yeah. I think I'll make meme templates, for example, 2 shiny Spider-Ups pointing at each other. Which one is Spider-Man pointing meme? Kuromi, that would be funny. I'm about a deaf-mute kid called Boji, whose father stole all his potential power because of a deal with the devil. The show is basically a coming-of-age called Ranking of the Kings in English. Oh, yeah, I have watched Ranking of the Kings. Yeah. I didn't realize that that's what it was called. I have watched Ranking of the Kings. I love it. Buttercup is stream mum. Yeah, I'm like, I am the mum of the stream. You are all my children, but I don't have actual, like, children. 2,000 encounters. That's it, Shindings. Let's go. Guys, stop calling her mom. It's okay. Big ups to moms. Moms are the real ones. They are. Babies are scary. They're so small and they need so much attention, and it scares me a little bit, you know? Because it's like, oh, you don't want to mess up. That's a huge commitment to have kids. I wish you good luck on that one in the future. Yes, Skylar, I agree. I agree. It's a massive thing. And I think when you have kids, you know, that's kind of like you're giving up being selfish anymore. It's for your kids at that point. And even though I'm getting older, I still am just like, I don't know if I ever will have kids, you know? I just don't know. So I would rather not rush any decisions and not be like, okay, this is what I want. How have I got to do this? Or what have I got to do to make it happen? Like, I'm not really at a place where I think I want kids. But I think for those people who do have that and do want that and are having that, I think that's cool. You might want a kid someday when you're older, maybe in your 30s. Yeah, maybe when I get into my 30s, maybe if I find the right person and I settle down with somebody and, you know, the situation comes up potentially. But as it stands right now, I'm not feeling like that's what I'll do. That is weird, Buttercup. Emma, is it weird? I don't mean it. I mean it in a wholesome way. Pregnancy is definitely hard. Oh, I can imagine. I remember when my one of my old friends, when she got pregnant with her first kid, it looked so brutal. I was like, oh my gosh, that does not seem fun. But then she did it again, so it couldn't have been the worst thing ever, right? Because she wanted another one. But then again, I did not envy her going through that process. Pets are just as good as kids. They love you more, plus they're cute. I mean, they are pretty cute. They are pretty cute. I think with kids, you probably find them really cute if they're your own kid. You know what I mean? The Rickinger, hello. Lovely to see you. Good morning. For me, it's afternoon, but great to have you in the stream. I would have quit 1,500 encounters ago. Understandable. Very understandable. No, babies are adorable, but my sister has a child and he's adorable, but Buttercup is right about them. It's a big, big commitment. You know, that's what it is. Hello, have been a fan for a while. Love your reactions. Oh, thank you, Bordson. Ivy, I appreciate that a lot. Lovely to have you in the stream. You'll never have kids? I'm pretty sure I probably never will have kids, but then again, I think you should say never. I don't find babies cute. I don't know. Like, that's hard for me to say. That's hard for me to say. I haven't had many encounters with babies, but yeah, they just seem very delicate. They seem like they're a huge responsibility. So I'm like, right now, I don't know if I'm in a period of my life where I would say, yes, I want kids, but you know, to each their own. So from what I can tell, Italian Pokemon games never come up with new names for Pokemon. They're just the English names, but French definitely went the pun route. That's kind of cool. I like that they did that. I didn't even know that. As a guy, I have no clue what you're talking about right now. Shindings, you are all good. There are cute ones, but on average, not cute. Very valid, Gabe. Maybe it's just me, but having someone calling themselves mum to me is pretty weird. Probably because of the internet, but yeah, I blame the internet. No, that's okay. All good. I mean it in like a wholesome way, but I guess, yeah, the internet does have its weird things and stuff. I've seen a girl give birth. It's scary, but beautiful, but I don't want to put another girl through that. I always worry they might lose their life and I can't be a single dad. I mean, I would say you'd probably be okay. I feel like medicine and everything has gotten so much better, so I feel like the chances of that would be low. While not impossible, you know, I can understand the worry. I think it's good that you care that much about putting your potential partner through all of that. So yeah, this is the second stream we're having baby are not a cute discussion. No, that's fair, Grabster. I don't know. I mean, it's hard because I see for some people how fulfilling it is. And I'm like, I wonder if I'll get that at some point. Like if that's something that I would do. But I don't know. At this point in time, I don't know. It's hard. I think they're cute right up until they reach the age of 4 or 5, and then they're just little goblins until they become adults. Aw. I think they're cute when they're like learning to talk and walk and they're starting to have their first experiences. I mean, that would be really, really, really rewarding. I think like you're the person who gets to show this little person through their experience in the world. You're the one showing them the first time that they're going to go swimming. You're the first person, you know, who's going to be there to show them an animal they've never seen before. Like there's so many things, like the first foods they're ever going to taste. Like that seems like a pretty exciting thing, but I'm just like, there is so much more to it than that, which is what intimidates me about it. Have you tried the electric balloon experiment? Good times. The one where you, oh no, I was going to say electric balloon, no, but you know where you rub like a balloon on your head and you get the static? How old am I? I am 27, Kronos. I am 27. Parenting is hard. It's not always sunshine and rainbows like the movies make it out to be. Oh, I can imagine. Yeah, no, I give a lot of credit to parents who are out there trying to make it work because it does not seem easy. Good luck, Buttercup. I work in 7 hours, so I'm going to go to sleep right now, but I hope you get the REGISTEEL soon. Thank you, Monty. I appreciate that a lot. Great to get to see you. Have a wonderful sleep and have a great day at work. with my social anxiety, I would have a baby at home instead of a hospital. No, that's fair. I think you can do that, can't you, anyway? So that's kind of a good option. I think babies are cute. They're pretty mindless, so we just need to keep an eye on them. Yeah, no, I mean, definitely. That's the thing. You got to watch them like a hawk. And I think another thing that scares me about being a parent, like if I were to ever go that route, is like you can't protect them from everything, and I don't like the idea of that. But I suppose that's part of it, isn't it? I must admit I would want to teach a kid about gaming. That would be pretty cool, wouldn't it? I'm on a break right now of hunting in main games. I'm usually doing resets on Terrakion and mainly playing Cobblemon Pokemon Minecraft mod. Oh, that's kind of cool. We are the same age, Kurdos. That's awesome. Insane, hi. Good to see you. It's been a minute. I hope you're doing well. It's almost 2:30 a.m. for me, so I'm going to get ready for bed. Good luck with the minty fresh Reggie. Thank you, Eye in the Sky. I appreciate that so much, and have a wonderful sleep. It was awesome having you in the stream today. The amount of people who deleted deep message massages is a lot. Is that like an app or something? I'm not gonna lie. I was thinking about the other day. I was like, I kind of want to get like a back and a foot massage. My feet have been killing me lately, and I'm like, if I'm about to do this job, I need like a reset, I think. But then again, I feel like it'd be too ticklish. Also, raising a child would be pretty hard because you got to do your very best to protect them from parts of the world and plan really far ahead for their future. Oh, 100%. I think that's another thing too. I would want to be so much more stable than what I am. She's not streaming at 1 a.m. I'm not Crisscross. Hi. Good to see you. Hope you're doing well. You'll be a superhuman if you can protect them from everything. It's being a human after all, to worry, but I get you. Yeah, that's what I mean. Like, you want to do all that, but it's not possible, and that's scary. Teach your kids about gaming, and they'll end up skipping prom to play Black Ops 2. That's it, Banoffee. Exactly. And who would want that? Whoever does that probably turn out to be a real weirdo, right? Not gonna lie, when the family introduced Sega Genesis and Sonic, I loved it and became a huge Sonic fan since when I was 7. See, that's pretty special, you know? Having memories like that with your kids would be pretty cool. I actually met some bullies in middle school who made me felt like I was in Baldi's Basics because the only thing the bullies wanted to do is offend me and abuse me. What's wrong with them bullies? I don't know, Kuromi. That sounds horrible that you had to deal with that. I'm sorry. Some people, you know what it is? It's hard because when you're going through it, and as someone who's been through bullying too, it's not nice. But I think the older I got, the more I realized that they were clearly going through some stuff themselves, like to be doing that to another person. It's hard to have empathy when people are hurting you because you're kind of in that mindset of like, well, why are you doing this to me? But once I started to realize that they probably had a lot of bad stuff going on in their lives too, and they were just trying to overcompensate and trying to make themselves feel like they had any control, it kind of makes you sad. Yeah, you're not wrong, Snowy. Kids are very expensive. I just got a phone for my birthday and I saw your stream, so I checked Pokemon Go real quick and found a shiny from a challenge, so wishing you good luck. That's awesome, Insane. Nice. Congrats on the shiny. I'm going to go to sleep now, but great to catch you again, Buttercup, and good luck on the REGISTEEL hunt. Thank you, Adam. I appreciate that, and have a wonderful sleep, okay? I'm already teaching my daughter about stranger danger and where people can't do that. Yep. Did y'all see the Quiet in the Set documentary with Drake Bell? I would feel terrible if that happened to her. I did see little snippets of it. I didn't watch the whole thing, but I watched like a recap on it on YouTube. And yeah, it's very, very, very sad. I felt bad because it sounded like the dad was really trying to protect him with a lot of that stuff. Have you ever heard of the Langsua by any chance? No, I haven't, Jordan. I haven't. The first Sonic game I played was Sonic 1 and I love it. Oh, that's cool. I have pets that are really expensive and I'm a guy, so I can't say I'm going to have babies. No, that's okay, Shindings. That's understandable. Pets can be very expensive too, you know. I remember, you guys will remember Roxy, my Rottweiler. She ended up having 2 surgeries on her ear because she got hematomas, which is basically like when I believe it's when a blood vessel pops and it just keeps bleeding and it doesn't stop itself from bleeding. She got it in one ear and I had to get surgery on that because I think what happens is when they can shake their ears too hard, it can happen. But she was more prone. She had a lot of like problems with her ears. And then, you know, a couple of years later, out of nowhere, the other ear went and then we had to get surgery on that one as well, which was not fun. And so, you know, when you think about that, that's like $3,000 there in surgeries, and that's just out of nowhere, you know. Obviously kids I think would be quite a bit more expensive, but pets can be a lot of money too. You would definitely see me on the news. I'd lose it. No, that is understandable, Micah, for sure. I would be the same way. Buttercup saying whoever does that is pretty weird. Well, let me remind you, the majority of people who didn't go to prom, not me though. I got stood up. Well, that's what I was saying. The person who didn't go to prom and stayed home to play Black Ops 2, which was me. That was the joke. My twin brothers loved Pokemon when they were younger, so I like it's like a family tradition. Oh, that's really cool. I like that. Shiny odds are 50% because you either get a shiny or you don't. True, Stephen. Very true. What are we talking about? All this 1 in 4,096 or 8,000 and 100 and what is it? 80, 90, whatever it is. Oh, for full odds. I can't even remember the number for the old school full odds anymore, which is wild. But yeah, it's 50%. And also there was this one kid named Jordan. He made fun of me because he thought I had autism, even though I was checked in the doctor's office and had no autism. Yeah, people can be very, very cruel for what seems like no reason. I think the best thing you can do is honestly just, as hard as it is, it's easier for me to say, but just realize they just, you know, if you don't give them a reaction, eventually they do get sick of it and they will, like, they'll try to provoke you a bit harder because they want that reaction. But I think the best thing is just focus on your own stuff. Try not to focus on them. And once you get out of the school you go to, whether that's high school, when you get done with high school or primary school, whatever it is, it does get easier. I was a newborn preschool teacher and I will never forget the day my assistant teacher was absent and I was all alone with 5 newborns. Definitely I was glad when my shift ended. Oh my gosh, baby, that would have been so hard. Hats off to you. 8,192, perfect. Thank you, Benofi. Well, the Langsia is the ghost of the woman who either died while giving birth or while pregnant. Oh, true. I might have heard of it then. I don't think I recall the actual name for that because that does sound familiar. Yeah, interesting. I don't know why people feel the need to bully. I don't know why people need, yeah, not just disabled people, but in general, you know. It's an interesting coping strategy and like it's sad. It is sad because, you know, it really doesn't get anybody anywhere, you know? I didn't really get bullied. I had someone try once, then they just stopped after I just ignored them. Pretty effective. Yeah. Yeah. I've definitely had like the situations where you just don't give them anything and then they kind of are like, okay, well, I give up. I just wanted a reaction. And then you get people who will just kind of keep going because they think that they just keep pushing. But it's like, you just got to really be strong and, you know, they'll try to say things and do things to really get under your skin. But the best thing is to just pay them no mind, let them do whatever they got to do. And then, you know, a lot of the time they end up feeling silly and stopping most of the time. But that's when I think if it gets to a point where they're kind of going past that and it continues, as much as it is, if you have anybody that you trust, doesn't even have to be a parent. It could be an older sibling. Or like if you do have a teacher that you really trust that you could go to talk about it, that's usually not a bad idea because then they can do things to kind of help in place, you know? Oh, my bad. I just read that one. People bully me, then ask me for my lunch. It's weird. That is super weird, yeah. Some people be making no sense. Congrats on getting this Corviknight, by the way. 11k definitely seems like a lot, especially with the charm. Thank you, Stephen. I appreciate that so much. And yeah, it did. I was feeling that. I was definitely feeling that. With the charm, oh my gosh. I think I got to 7,000 and I was starting to feel, I was like, I think this could be shiny locked on my game. I was feeling that for a bit, but I was like really determined. I wanted to try and work on other hunts some days and I was like, I just need to stick with this because it's just going to sparkle. Like if I just hunt one more day, it's going to sparkle and it'll be done. And it just didn't keep happening, you know? It just didn't keep happening, but we got it in the end, which was good. So I'm glad. The way you said it was Langsia is pretty funny because it's another language. Oh, okay. I see. Yeah, no, my pronunciation probably wouldn't be too good. Also, I have friends which defend me from bullies, which were kind of them. That is very sweet. It's good that you have a good circle of people there. I don't know, my personal experience, teachers were absolutely useless. I've known a few people who were bullied and the teacher did nothing. One of them basically bullied them as well. Yeah, I've definitely had that as well, where teachers can kind of make it worse, which is where it's a little bit tricky. I know I've talked to a few people on here because we've had the topic of bullying come up a couple of times. And I know for some of them, some people do only feel comfortable talking to maybe a teacher or something like that because they don't feel like they can go to their parents and that. It's hard trying to find people to reach out to. I think also maybe talking to like another student that you really trust is not a bad idea because maybe they know an adult that's around that can probably like, you know, say something or do something. It's hard because it's some situations it just feels like you got to bite your time till you can get out, but it does not last forever. And if it escalates, like I said, to something physical or harassment outside of school, that's when I think it's important to actually like say something or have something happen because it shouldn't be going to that level. I think that's one thing that does suck now for kids in this day and age is because when I was growing up, like there was the introduction, like people had like home computers and people kind of had phones, but it wasn't like what it is now where there's so much access and people can just like have constant access to each other, you know what I mean? Like, I think that makes it a lot harder. So I don't know what the right thing to be would go about it, but I think letting people know what's happening, especially if it's going past certain boundaries, is probably the best thing to do. And ignoring, just trying not to engage, you know? How long did you work on that Corviknight? It was about a month, I think, Gabe. It was about a month. Because I was working on other hunts as well, so yeah. Shiny Tyrogue. I love Shiny Tyrogue. It's so good. Let's go, Steven. Congrats. Snowy Spring. I just got woken up by the others. It's 3 a.m. I just want to say hi and I'll hopefully get some sleep. Sounds good, Snowy. I hope you have a wonderful sleep and great to get to see you again, okay? How do you sit down and reset for 2 hours? I need YouTube in the background. When I'm not streaming, I'll sit down for like 10 to 12 hours a day and do it because I'm just sitting there quietly watching my videos, so it's a lot easier to maintain. Streams, I can only sort of go not as long because I talk pretty consistently. Like I do talk a lot when I stream, which means a lot of the time I can't stream for a super long period of time because my voice, I just lose my voice. It gets itchy. I struggle a little bit. But yeah, no, I've just built that up after a long time of playing games and shiny hunting. Sometimes though it can be hard. Some days you just want to be up and walking around and moving. Like when I'm playing and I'm doing my hunting where I do like my 10 to 12 to 14 hour days of shiny hunting, I'll make sure I get up and do a workout. Like, you know, I'll either do like 2 workouts during the day or I'll be getting up every 20 to 30 minutes, going, walking around, doing some sit-ups, doing some, you know, squats, doing something just to move my body because I can't even sit down for like super, super long without wanting to move around a little bit. You know, you do feel it. You definitely do. The Langsayer may or may not have been the inspiration for Mischievous. Oh, that's kind of cool. She had chat to entertain her. That's it. The chat does help. For sure. That happened to me with Phantom. Over 10,000 encounters on Sword and Shield with Shiny Charm and Masuda Method. Oh, that is brutal, Kronos. That is not fun. Probably going to go in like 10 minutes. All good and Zane. No problems at all. We're currently at, this actually will be 2,955 checks. I'm going to wrap up at 3,000 checks for today's stream. So we won't be streaming for too much longer anyway. So you're all good. Go. Buttercup, have you listened to the song Looking at Me? Who is it by, random? Also, my first theme song I played on piano was Meganovia from Undertale. Oh, that's really cool. I would like to get into what's it called, playing piano. I've dabbled, but never really gone as far with it as I would like to. Maybe one day. When I get to retirement age, I'll take on my piano dreams. You kind of just zone out when soft resetting. You're not really paying attention to it, but you're aware enough to notice a shiny. Exactly, Benoffy. That's pretty much spot on. I want to say that was around 2,500 encounters. Oh, that's good, Steven. That's not bad at all. Especially for full odds. Watching from work? Okay, I will, Eric. Good to see you, though. Hi, I hope work's going well. How do you increase your shiny hunt from 3k to 3,100? What do you mean, Crabster? What do you mean? Oh, do you mean the checks for the stream? I'll probably wrap up at 3k today just because I'll have to sort out dinner and stuff. But I was like, you know, why not jump on and do a little bit of a stream today? And then tomorrow is going to be a big recording day for me. I'll be doing a lot of hunting tomorrow, so I'm hopefully going to get a few videos ready. I'm trying to get back ahead on videos at the moment. I've already got my next video edited and ready to go for you guys. Unless, of course, we end up getting REGISTEEL, then that will be pushed ahead, but we'll see how we go. If I knocked out so many Tyrogue that I found out what amount of Pokemon battled the Pokedex caps out at, it caps out at 999, by the way. Yes, it does, Steven. You are correct on that. If I was responding to 45 people in chat, I would just sleep while the stream was going on. You think so? I think it's pretty good. I like it. I feel like we got a good pace. Sometimes I fall behind and I get all over the place. I sometimes will go on a tangent too, and then I try to remember to cut myself off so I can still keep up with the chat, but we go okay. So no dinner today, more stream please. Oh, Crabster, that's sweet. Sabrina Carpenter? Oh, Carpenter, I think it is. I have not heard that song though. I have not. Random? Actually, while I was in PetSmart, I spotted out a snake was escaping. It's done, and I immediately reported it to the staff, and I'm pretty much a hero. You are, Chromie. You saved the store. What I'm wondering is what to nickname it. Yeah, that's kind of an interesting one. What are you thinking? What are the nicknames you're thinking of for Tyrogue? They can take 2 forms, a woman with long black hair that reaches around her ankles, or a floating woman's head, thus similar in appearance to the Penanggalan, although different in nature. For some reason almost reminds me, it's not the same as Frostless because I know Frostless has like a different story, but it kind of feels similar. I'm going to turn it into a Hitmontop because that's just cooler. Sounds like a plan, Steven. No, dinner is sweet. Maybe I should do this to you often. No. If I don't eat though, then my brain will go even more to mush and then I'll be even more, what's the word? Incomprehensible? And you guys already know I'm pretty bad already as it is with that sort of thing, so. No, but that's funny. Alright. Do that check there. I wonder if we'll get it in the last 40 checks of the stream. We'll see. Hello, Sufatool. Welcome to the stream. Hope you're doing well. Breakboy Jeff, hi! Honestly, so much respect for you for shiny hunting in this game because I give up after like 50 attempts. No, that's okay. It gets like that. There are some hunts that even I'm like, I need a break from this. I need to step back and give something else a go, but I appreciate that a lot. Thank you. Any suggestions for Tyrogue? Oh, I don't know. I don't know what would be a good one. I'd say Rookie. Rookie could be like a cool nickname, but if you're going to evolve it, I don't know if that will still fit. Chain broke at 34 pain. Oh no, Banoffee, that's so sad. No. Oh, I hate that. That's the one thing about Pokeradar hunting. It really does suck when you break the chain. I still have Sonic 1, 2, and 3 to complete. Oh, and wait, let me restart that, Joker. I still have Sonic 1, 2, and 3 complete sets for Sega Genesis. Oh, that's cool. That's very cool. That gives me an idea. Ooh, what's the idea? What are you thinking, Steven? What's the idea? If it's going to evolve into Hitmontop, name it Beyblade. Beyblade's actually a really good idea, Kira. Kira, you're always coming up with the good nicknames, I feel like. You've always got the good ones. I feel like you also came up with Regichock, wasn't it? Chess piece? Ooh, chess piece? What's the story? Talk to me. I've also used the cardboard trays and shields to tank hits as if it was as if I was Chestnut. Oh, that's kind of oh. No, he shouldn't have to deal with that. I like the idea of a Chestnut doing that, but not you. That shouldn't be happening. You came up with that one? I was going to say, I thought I remembered that being the case. I was thinking of Beyblade. Ah, nice. That sounds good to me then too. I like it. Oh, I know that for a lot of you guys, it's actually very late or very, very early. But I guess, what are you guys about to have for your next meal? For me, it's going to be dinner. I'm probably just going to do maybe some rice with a little bit of chicken or something like that. I think I'm going to do that for dinner. But if you guys are going to have lunch or breakfast, what are you thinking? Since I synchronized it to have adamant, I now need to feed it a bunch of irons. Oh, okay. I need to feed myself some irons, to be honest. It has been bad. Ooh, James is going to do pizza. That sounds good. What pizza are you going to get? What are you feeling for the pizza? They have also described having incredibly long nails and wear green robes. They also drink the blood of newborn males and eat the females. Yes, I am. Interesting, Jordan. I like it. 8:40 a.m. for you, Matthew? Probably some junk food because it's not dinner time anytime soon. No, that's okay. What junk food's on the radar, Crabster? Beyblade, let it rip. It's 2:42. Nice, random. My next one is breakfast, and it's going to be a quesadilla. Ooh, that sounds good. What are you going to have inside the quesadilla? I'm trying to get myself nice and hungry, so I'm ready for food by the time the stream ends. Cereal will be my next meal. I'll be going to bed when the stream is over. Oh, okay. No, sounds good. What cereal are we going to have, Akira? Ooh, pepperoni and mushrooms. Nice, James. Do you have any sauce on that, or just like the marinara? Did you call Buttercup? I'm just asking what you guys are. What are you guys gonna have to eat next? If you're gonna do breakfast, lunch, or dinner, what are you feeling? Me sleep, LMAO. It's 3:40 a.m. Oh, is it, Jeff? At the moment, my sleep schedule's like more normal, but usually I'm on a vampire time schedule, so I don't know what's going on with me at the moment. I've been getting up at like 6 at the latest a.m., which is nuts for me because normally that's when I'd be going to bed, so I don't know what I'm on at the moment. Whatever fast food joints are at the truck stop. All right, sounds good, Kronos. Nice, nice. Okay, gotta quickly come back to say good luck. I started my Ultra Moon quickly, and my Poplier is named Penelope. A friend recommended it. Now good luck and good night. Also, probably have a muffin. Oh, that sounds good. I like it. Thank you for letting me know though, Snowy. I like Penelope as well. That's super cute. Definitely pick the best starter in my opinion, and have a wonderful sleep, okay? Ooh, honeycomb. That sounds amazing. Ooh, that sounds really good. Beef, Spanish rice, and cheese. Yum, that sounds so good, you guys. Ooh, I'm excited. It makes me inspired. I want to do something special with my dinner. I wish I had avocado. I was going to say I'd have some avocado with it. I just finished 3 League of Legend matches. Nice, Mana. Did you win? I believe I answered with junk food. Might be some noodles. Ooh, yum. Noodles is good. I wonder how your home button is. Probably deeply deepened down. It's actually not too bad at the moment. It's actually not too bad. It's probably because I bought these Joy-Cons last year for my birthday. So they're not like the OG Joy-Cons that I have. So they're in pretty decent shape, thankfully. I'm so glad I hunted Tiger after going for Wyandotte because now I don't need to trade it over for EVs, which is so good. That's awesome. I'm guessing, was that Wydeer or Rhydon? I could be wrong on that, Steven, but still, that's awesome. I found a shiny female Riolu in Scarlet. Nice, Matthew. Are you going to evolve it? Melee Ghost also has Toyol, which is akin to Goblin if you're interested. Ooh, okay. You guys know your stuff with, is it like, what is it? What's the word? Like legends, like not just urban legends, but like mythology and that kind of thing. That's kind of cool though. I like that sort of stuff. Every once in a while I'll go on like a YouTube spree where I'll get recommended one video about that and then I'll just spend the whole day watching videos about that stuff. I think that's even how I started getting into like more Fallout lore, is because I followed that path and then it took me to like the lore and the stories in the Fallout franchise. Now, where do I find EV resetting berries? Because after this, I'm gonna EV train it in attack and speed. Oh, nice. Sounds good, Steven. I'm not sure, though. I'm gonna go now. Good night. All good and Zane. No stress at all. It was awesome having you on the stream. Take care and have a wonderful night yourself, okay? Yeah, you guys got some good ideas for the food, though. I'm actually thinking, I'm trying to see how long I can go without doing any takeaway. Because I'm like, I want to save money. Takeaway is expensive. So I'm going to try and see how long I can go with that. But I'm like, if I break for anything, it'll either be sushi or it'll be Mexican food. Is the Arceus boss battle in Legends Arceus difficult? I personally did find it to be difficult. If you have a diverse team and they're decently leveled, you'll probably be fine. I didn't beat it on my first go, though. I was very underprepared. Fallout is great. I agree, Banoffee. It was awesome. Good night, everyone. I have to go to work out. Oh, like to work out? No, all good. All good, Snowy Town. It was awesome having you in the stream. Take care. Have a wonderful night, and hopefully I'll catch you in a future stream soon, okay? Appreciate you. Sword and Shield for the berries. If you have that DLC, I think in, not Crown Tundra. No, it is Crown Tundra. I think there's a couple areas around there where you can get quite a few berries. Oh my gosh, where is it? It's near the water. And there's like some broken down buildings. There's a lot of berry trees there. So that might not be a bad place to go for it. Ooh. GGZGZO. That's right, man. We're almost going to be coming up to that part of the stream soon. Urban legends and mythology, Malay, also the Orang Bunyan. If translated into English, I mean elf, orang mean human, and they live in a hidden realm in our world. Oh, that's kind of interesting. I did it. I successfully evolved it into Hitmon top. Let's go, Steven. Congrats. Once again, nice work on the shiny Tyrogue. That's awesome to hear. Which do you prefer the most, Pokemon Scarlet or Sword? I would say I probably prefer Sword. I'm not going to lie. It is a hard pick, but I thought about this a lot myself. Like the other day, I was like, what do I prefer? I'm like, I just keep going back to Sword. And I'm like, is there going to be a game that I'm going to enjoy shiny hunting in more? But then again, I kind of went through a bit of a phase with Scarlet and Violet where I was like really obsessed with it, and then I feel like the same thing happened with Legends. So I think I go through seasons of preferring certain games, but I think my most consistent game I go back to, like for replayability and shiny hunting, I guess, is Sword. So I'd probably pick that in the end. Good pronunciation, Buttercup. Perfect even. Yeah, thank you, Crabster. Sometimes I do okay on pronunciation, but it's really luck of the draw. I promise I always try to pronounce things right, but it doesn't always work out that way. Have you watched the YouTuber Dano? I like Dano because his friend cartoon Rabbit Monkey Riggy is like comic relief in the YouTube shorts and makes me feel more entertained. Riggy is like inspired by Oswald Rabbit. I haven't seen that, but I am a big fan of Oswald Rabbit, so that actually sounds really cool. I actually don't remember where to get the berries in Sword and Shield. I just usually reset everything by talking to that lady in the DLC. Oh, okay. I got you. I think that the Crown Tundra DLC, but more in the grassy areas, there's a lot of berries around the, you know, the tree Oh my gosh, not the Crown Shrine, but the actual, the Gigantamax tree. Around that area, I know there's a lot of berry trees as well, so that might not be a bad choice. I also got Intimidate, which is also nice. That's awesome, Steven. Very good. That was nice. I was shocked you got it first on the right track. I was shocked too. I didn't even know if I did or not. I was just sitting there hoping with my fingers crossed that I would. Which also explains why Morwell may or may not be based off of the two-mouthed woman from Japanese folklore. Yeah, I was going to say, I thought that Morwell was based on something from... I wasn't sure if it was like Asian folklore or specifically Japanese, but I was like, it would make more sense for it to be based on Japanese folklore considering Pokemon is Japanese, so yeah. Dano. I didn't need the EV reset berry location because I ended up having enough berries to reset TVs. Oh, that's good then, Steven. But if you ever do need berries, that's not a bad place to look. Oh, sorry, I just bumped the mic. That might be loud. Is Crown Tundra's story long? Not overly. Like, it's not like as long as obviously the main game story, but yeah. I mean, if you're gonna buy the DLC purely on the story, it's not bad. It's just not like obviously as long as the main game. However, if you're into shiny hunting, I will recommend Crown Tundra because it opens you up to a lot more hunts that you're able to do, which for me personally was definitely worth it. I've been playing Pokemon Emerald on my GameCube. Really? On your GameCube? Is that running it through an emulator, Joker? That's kind of interesting. Ooh. Do this. You'll probably complete the Crown Tundra story in one day. Yeah, I'd say, Akira, you're pretty accurate on that. If you sit down, have a solid little session, you could get it done in a day. Depends, I guess, if you want to like shiny hunt and stuff like that. But yeah, it's nothing too crazy. At least that's my opinion. Alright, I gotta make sure not to add this check because I accidentally hit enter twice on that last one. There is an attachment that you can add to the bottom of the GameCube to play those generation of games. Oh, I didn't know that. That's actually really cool. Buying a Nintendo eShop in the Philippines is so difficult and stupid. Really? I don't really purchase too many games specifically off the eShop. A lot of the time I try to buy like the physical copies, that sort of thing, if that makes sense. Yeah, but I don't know. That is my opinion. No, not everyone likes the DLCs for Sword and Shield. It's not for everybody, but I definitely prefer it. Fly is just bird dig. Yeah, accurate, Steven. That's probably, yeah, that's the most accurate way I've had anyone ever describe fly and dig, to be honest. That's actually really funny. And then isn't there like, it's not surf, isn't there a water one as well? Or maybe I'm misremembering. No, the way you said is fun. Oh, okay. I'll take that then, Crabster. I'll take that then. Alright, there we go. Now we can add this one. We are about 19 checks away from wrapping up the stream, and which means we will be at 3,000, so that'll be good. I like watching Absol Blog's Pokemon because the movies of how he finds his team and picks a Pokemon on Shiny Hunt and completes the storyline gets me feeling like I'm watching an actual movie. Oh, that's cool. I've never checked out any of those. I have seen one or two pop up on my recommended, but I'm just like, oh, I don't know. Like, it would be cool, though. It'd be cool. I should probably check one out sometime. It is Dive. Thank you, Crabster, Banoffee, Akira, and Steven. You are correct. It is. It is Water Dig. Literally. That's the one I couldn't think of. Dill's World, hello, lovely to see you. Welcome to the stream. Hope you're doing well. Welcome, welcome. Yeah, we'll just see if we can get lucky and get any sparkles to happen in these last couple checks. Hopefully you can get a shiny. I mean, I'd love to end the stream off on a shiny, and then by the time we do the next stream, it'll either be a FNAF stream, or we'll be moving on to a new target. But if not, we're going to stick it out with our REGISTEEL, I would say. I just found out what Hitmontop does when you call it in camp, and it caught me so off guard. I haven't seen it yet. I need to go for it now because I never even considered how that would be in camp. I love that though. I love when Sword and Shield, in Sword and Shield specifically, when you'll get a Pokemon and then it has something unique that it does in in camp. I think it's so cool. Like even just some of the Pokemon, how they walk in the overworld, having them like that is so fun. It's generally one of the best parts of getting the shiny, you know? FNAF stream after dinner? Maybe, but I might be so scared that I'll throw up my dinner, which we don't want that. By the way, Lombre is based off of the Kappa, Lucaria is based off Anubis, Primarina and Melodica based off of Mermaids, and Sirens, Drowsy, and Hypno are based off of the Baku. Yeah, you're right. I was going to say, I didn't know about a few of those. Who was the one? I didn't realize that Lombre was specifically based off of Kappa though, so that's kind of interesting. I realized some grunt is named Scrub in Pokemon Colosseum. I was like, why did their parents name you that? At this point, I think Pokemon just likes to have those little things just hidden in games where you just don't expect them, but it's like, it's kind of like a funny touch. I don't know. I kind of like that sort of thing. Don't worry, I'll make sure the, make sure the plate won't break, I guess. Okay, sounds good, Crabster. But no, we'll see. If you guys really would like to see another FNAF stream sometime in the near future, I could definitely try and see about that. I'll just probably have to do it earlier in the day, because if I do end up screaming and stuff, I don't want to wake everybody up, because I think the place where I'm at the moment, you can definitely hear me a lot easier, so I'm trying to be good about sound and that. Reminds me of a comment I saw about how they named the protagonist in a speedrun. Yeah. I don't really know too much about that though, to be fair. If you're talking about like in Pokemon speedruns, I haven't watched too many of them. You wouldn't mind watching that? I know that the FNAF stuff is very hit or miss for people, because some people either love it or some people won't watch it because they get scared. So it's like, oh, should I do something like that for the people who do enjoy it and then, you know, do that? But I don't know. I also I've got a couple games I think could be fun on a stream, but I don't know. I've got to commit to it. I'm excited to shiny hunt with my sister to do a race for who gets either shiny Regieleki or Regidraco first wins. It's not a competition, it's just a fun race. Yeah, that's cool. It's nice when you kind of have that. It's like a little bit of pressure, but nothing, you know, nothing too crazy. It kind of loses the touch of playing FNAF during the day, better be night, but that's just in my opinion. Yeah, I've always played it at night, to be completely fair. I'll just have to see how I go with it. I might be able to do it earlier in the morning. That might work out, and it will still be dark technically, so we could do that, especially now with winter because it gets dark so much earlier. The mama's like, what do we name him? And the dad stubs his toe, screams, ah, and the mum's like, okay. Oh, yeah. Isn't there, like, laws, though, for what you can name your kid? Like, you can't technically name your kid with numbers and stuff like that? Isn't that, like, a thing? Wait, I'm too early. You're early, Crabster, but I like the enthusiasm. I like the enthusiasm a lot. Yeah, for a lot of you guys, it probably would be nighttime. And then again, I do also have blackout curtains in my room, so I could always just shut them all up and then I wouldn't even know that it's daytime. So that's an option as well, I guess. It's definitely an option. Oh, that's kind of funny though. Right. I wish I had blackout curtains. They were a good investment. They're not even super expensive. I think I got them on eBay for like a pretty good price, but yeah, definitely would recommend getting them if you struggle, because I'm someone like, if the light hits my face when I'm asleep, I will wake up. I'm just a very light sleeper, so I kind of need them, or otherwise I will not sleep. I think that might even be why I'm waking up earlier, because I think maybe my curtain might get like blown off to the side or something. I don't know. It doesn't take much though to wake me up. Almost 3 AM for you already, Joker? No way. I mean, Lombre's Pokedex entry says that it's nocturnal. It gets mistaken for a human child. Well, yeah, I didn't even realize though. Like, now that you said it, I see it, but I never saw it before. I love the darkness, feels cozy. I could see that. I always have a lamp on though. I will say I do always have a lamp on because I don't like to strain my eyes, but I think that's because I stare at a screen for so long, you know? You mean I can't name my potential children child 1, child 2, child 3? That's pretty lame. I agree, Banoffee. What were they thinking? We just want to go for efficiency and they're getting in the way of that. We'll just have to spell it out though. Could you do that? Could you name your child 4 and just spell it though? But at the same time, I like going outside when it's nice and sunny. Ah, yeah. Bit of sun's not bad. Bit of sun's always good for your health. I feel like, I don't know, I'm the opposite. I prefer like winter. And I'm not gonna lie, my favorite is when it's really cold and when it's like a rainstorm. That's like the best for me. Like cold, chilly, raining, like that is peak weather. But I think I mentioned earlier, like we just don't really get a lot of rain in winter where I live. It just doesn't really rain. It's very, very rainy during summer, which makes it very humid and hot. But not so much in winter, which is kind of sad. I'll name my daughter Buttercup the second. Oh, that would be an honor. That would be an honor. I think the name Buttercup is a nice name. I can't lie. So I wouldn't be mad at that. The son will be Margarine Ball too. That could work. Just don't get them heated or they'll melt. Wait, you know what I said about shinies earlier? What about it, Steven? What about it? I agree. Wrap a blanket around and listen to the rain, even better at night. Oh, absolutely, Banoffee. Especially better at night. I absolutely agree. And when it rains all through the night, that's, oh, I love it. And then you wake up and it's still raining. That's peak. That means I just won the coin flip finally. Oh yeah, the 50-50. How every shiny is 50% chance of being a shiny, every Pokemon. You're right, Steven, you did win the coin flip. Let's go. Just on a little bit of a bad run streak beforehand, but you got there in the end, so that's all right. At least I would say so. Okay. I have a cousin who's 1 to 3 years old and lives in Seattle, which is why I got to go to Seattle, spend some time with my relatives. Oh, that'll be nice. That's really cool. I've seen pictures of Seattle. It looks actually pretty cool. I've obviously never been to America, so I don't know what it looks like, but it's interesting to me how different all the places look. Like, California looks so different to Texas, and Texas looks so different to, like, Miami. Like, everything looks so different. It's kind of cool. The arguments with my future wife will be wild. Like, what do you mean I can't name our child Buttercup the Second? Oh, no. If they don't want the name to be Buttercup the Second, then what are you going to do? Compromise and just call it Butter. Call one kid Butter and the other kid Cup. You live in Seattle? Oh, that's super cool, Gabe. I wonder if I should add one legendary in the team for each Pokemon game. You could if you wanted to, Joker. That could be kind of fun. That could be a good idea. Not gonna lie. Alright. Let's do this check and then our final 5 checks of the stream, you guys. We're going to be officially at 3,000 soft resets for this thing. Let's see how we go. Let's see. Ooh, see if we can make it happen in these last 5 checks. Who knows? Anything could happen. Rosemary Buttercup, just so I can hide the Buttercup name. Yeah, just do it like the middle name. Surely that'd be able to slide. Surely. Shiny Registeel guaranteed, I promise. You think so, Joker? I know a lot of people were saying that we were going to get it, like in the 3,000. I think a lot of people are feeling this one in the 3,000 digits. So, I mean, if we get it just under that, that would be pretty nuts, but we'll see. Summon thy minty boy. Let's hope we can, Kronos. I'm definitely hoping for it. Some sparkles would not be bad at all. Listen, a little sparkly Registeel. Get a little shine on there. Well, I guess if it would be going green, it would probably be oxidizing, wouldn't it? So it probably wouldn't be super shiny. But we won't think about it that deep. We won't think about it that deep. Toasted Crumpet, hi! Good to see you in the stream. You made it just in time. We're doing our last 4 checks, with this one being our 4th last check here for the Registeel. We haven't got the shiny yet, so you haven't missed anything. But good to see you. Rosemary B, people will ask what the B is for. It stands for Buttercup. Yeah, that's it. That's it. It'll be, if they ask, then they get to know. If not, it'll be just like your little secret. I can imagine next year for April C Day, it will be Flabébé on April 20th because its Pokédex entry is 669. Yeah, that would actually probably make sense, Kuromi. Since we're on the topic of child names, if I ended up having a son, I probably wouldn't name him after myself since I'd rather give him his own identity. There, I could see that. I get why people do it, but I'm like, I don't know. The idea of picking a name feels so like daunting as well. You know, that's like a whole other thing I didn't even think about. I was like, you have to think of a name as well. So I don't know. Maybe that's just me. I think about these things a little too much, you know, so. Aw. I guarantee Registeel will be shiny eventually. I like that, Akira. That's a good guarantee. Last reset will be shiny guaranteed. I'm not gonna lie. If our 3,000th check was shiny, I would lose it. I don't think I've ever had a flat number like that, like a flat 1,000 shiny. At least to my knowledge. Oh, that was a shiny. My full name, Rosemary B. the Second. That's it. It's got a nice ring to it, don't you think? Nice little ring. Nothing wrong with that, for sure. All right. I might have accidentally added in an extra check there that we don't know about it, but don't even worry about it. All right. So let's do this here. It's a 50-50 per reset, my guys. Yeah, that's it. 50-50. There is a first for everything. You are correct, Gabe. That would be very, very exciting. Yeah, I think I might have accidentally given you guys an extra check there, but I won't count it. I won't count it. This, though, is officially the final check of the stream, you guys. You know what that means. Happened with the first. She said she lives in Australia. My dad said, oh, really? I can't wait for Pokemon ZA because of the mysterious things from X and Y are about to return, some of them, I think, which is going to be so exciting. Time to give the luck boost. That's it, Skylaria. You guys know the drill. It is officially time. Yes, Kira's got the drums out. Time for the final check here. Officially going to be 3,000 checks for Shiny Registeel. We're doing super well. There we go, Crabster, Gabe. We've got the drums if you guys are ready. Akira, let's go. If the first is up. Let's hope so, Crabster. Thank you, guys. Guaranteed Shiny. Drum roll, says Steven. You guys ready? A steely power is emanating from the Pokemon statue. Do you want to check it out? Let's go, Toasted Crumpet. Skylaria, yep. You guys ready? In 3, 2, 1, GGCG Zone, and it is dun dun dun. Not shiny. No, that's so sad. So sad. Oh, what are you gonna do though? That's okay. We are officially at a nice round number of 3,000 there. 3,000 checks. No shiny this time, but we're working on it. Good to see you, Peter Berry. Hope you're doing well. Dell's what I know. Hopefully we're able to get it soon. I know. My heart, it hurts. It hurts we didn't get the shiny, but it's okay because we'll get it eventually. That's right, Jeff. We'll get it eventually. Same rule. We'll get it. The mint one, it's hiding from us, but hopefully the next stream. Hopefully the next stream. We're getting closer, you guys. We're getting closer to odds, which means we're getting closer for it to be a shiny at any point. Like Steven was saying, 50% chance. All right, you guys, but thank you so much for keeping me company tonight during the stream. I appreciate you guys heaps. I hope you guys had a good time being a part of the stream. It was awesome to have you. Nice to get that progress done on the Registeel as always. See you next time, Cheeky Butter, and have a great dinner. I'll drop your banana milk tomorrow. Sounds good, Crabster. I look forward to it. Thank you for being a part of the stream. I think if you get the shiny Registeel early in the stream, just list the live as both Registeel and Regileaky. Potentially. We'll see how it goes, though. We'll see what happens. Hey, I must have been a little bit late, but at least I made it for the last check. You did, Peter Berry. Good to get to see you, and I hope you have a good rest of your day. I know, OP Rabbit. Hopefully we'll be able to get it soon. See you, fun stream as always. It was Akira. Thank you for being here. Take care. Trainer Joker says, see, it was a nice watching stream. It was awesome to have you, Joker. Have a good one. Steven says, bye-bye, Buttercup. Have a nice night. Thank you, Steven. I appreciate that. You too, okay? Thank you. Have a wonderful day and night. Oh, that's so sweet, Raw Death Child. I appreciate that so much. You take care and have a wonderful day and night as well. Goodbye, Gabe. Thank you for being a part of the stream. Thank you for being a part of the stream as well, Skylaria. I appreciate that so much. Thanks for the stream, though. Have a good rest of your day, Buttercup. Take care. See ya. Oh, thank you, Kira. I appreciate that so much. It was awesome having you part of the stream. You take care as well. Goodbye. Yes, hopefully next time, Banoffee. Fingers crossed. Only saw the end, but still was great. I appreciate that, Toasted Crumpet. It was awesome to have you, even if it was for the last couple checks. Goodbye, Karomi. It was awesome to have you. You have a wonderful day as well. None of your business. Awesome to have you on the stream. Have a good evening or night, Butter. Good luck as farmhand. Thank you, Kronos. I appreciate that. You take care, okay? Hopefully I'll catch you in a future stream soon. Hope everyone has a good one and a good rest of the day. Bye-byes. Bye-bye, Peter Berry. Awesome to have you. Have a wonderful rest of your day as well. It was a great stream. Thank you for being a part of it, OP Rabbit. Goodbye. Goodbye, everybody. Take care. You're all awesome. Hopefully I will have a video up in the next couple days. I mean, I'm not sure if I'll do a stream before the next video goes up. I'm still trying to work it all out, but you guys will hear from me very, very soon, so I look forward to that. Kelly, enjoy the rest of the day. Hopefully I will catch a stream again soon. UK time differences is hard. It is, Kelly. It's so difficult to try and find the right time to catch everybody, but it was really great to hear from you on the stream again, and I hope everything with the pregnancy continues to go well. I'm wishing you all the luck. I'm sending you all the positive thoughts, and hopefully I will be able to see you in a future stream soon. Goodbye, random content. You guys all take care, and I will see you all in the next one, all right? Bye, guys. Good luck on the shiny hunts, all right? See you soon. Bye.